Ready?
And 3, 2, we're recording.
Hey everybody, over on Arcane Arcade, and welcome to the entire VOD of us doing this Tomb of Horrors run. If you've watched the video over on my channel, you may have seen bits and pieces of this. This is the entire thing, in case you wanted to watch it. Jacob right now hasn't even made the video yet. In fact, we're just doing the recording of this, and then I'm gonna write the rest of the script, so I know how to do it. So I have no idea how this is gonna turn out. I have no idea what happened. So
it's either gonna go really well,
travel, Jacob.
really
yeah,
bad.
Exactly. It's strange. So in case you don't know, hi. Whoa.
Hi.
Those are
Hi.
burps. Hi, I'm Jacob. This is my fiance Spencer. We've also got my two buddies, Tyler and Colton. They play in games over here on Arcane Arcade. In case you already watched those games, then you should know them already, idiot.
We've been in videos as well.
Yeah, totally. So,
you didn't introduce someone.
Huh?
You didn't introduce someone.
Who did I not
Moose
introduce?
is here.
Moose? Oh, yeah, Moose is
Our baby
he's-
cat.
He's
He
down
is
there.
very
He's
handsome.
in your lap. Right there. He's chilling. He's
very
hanging out.
handsome.
So what we're doing today, and what we're going to do for this game is I'm running an experiment. I want to run the Tomb of Horrors as it's supposed to be run, as the intention of the game, and see if it's actually fun. Because all the other times that I've run it, it's just not great. You guys have. Truth be told, you guys have been through it before. I myself have run it about 4 times, and to be honest, I have to change a lot of it because it's not that good. And it was actually ranked one of the best dungeons in like 2003 by Dungeons and Dragons. And so we're obviously playing the 5th edition version. We're not playing the AD&D version because I don't know how to run that system.
We
And
have the stuff, but
we have the stuff, but I don't want to learn all of it just for a video or just for this. So instead, we're gonna be doing this, running through the converted version. As far as I'm aware, the converted version is actually very, very similar to the original, if not for like a few rule changes here and there. And even then, the Tomb of Horrors on its own is very far from the 5e kind of standard and rules. There's just so many things that are like, and then this happens, and it's like, why? And it's because this is converted from an old system. So I told, as per the intention of Gary Gygax, this dungeon was made for people who had invincible characters. So I went, you know what, guys? I want you to make the most invincible, overpowered piece of crap characters that you can come up with. And they did that, and I am scared. So, Spencer, what are you playing?
I'm playing a variant human monk.
Whoa, okay,
Yeah.
cool. And so a system we did is I did let them have magic items. I gave them 8 points, and each magic item is a point. So an uncommon magic item is 1 point, a rare item is 2 points, a very rare item is 3 points, and a legendary item is 4 points. And they got 8 points. So they could have got 2 legendary items or a combination of all of those different things. So what kind of magic items do you have, Spencer?
I took an amulet of health, a
All right.
ring of evasion,
Okay.
a cloak of protection,
God.
goggles of night,
Ah.
and a rope of climbing.
Yay! Wow! Cool. This is starting. I'm having a fun time. Tyler, who are you playing, and what are your magic items?
I'm playing. I don't even know. It's just a big old WTF. I'm playing a variant human, rogue, bard, cleric, ranger.
Okay, how many? You are cross-class 4 times.
Yes, which is apparently very
I have
legal.
only a single question.
wait, that's AL legal?
Yes.
Oh, by the way, all of these
I
characters are Adventures League legal, and if they aren't, well, sorry, I didn't do all the research.
We've
but
actually
try our
never
best.
done Adventurers League, so
We-
we're as
I
close.
looked
We're
I tried to look
close.
this up, and it seemed like this was legal.
I
It's-
skimmed the rules.
It's
So-
11 rogue, 11 rogue swashbuckler,
Okay.
3 lore bard, 3 lore bard, 5 cleric of knowledge, and then just 1 ranger.
All right. Well.
Yeah.
I have only one question for you.
Yes.
Why?
Because I am the skill monkey. I have I have proficiency in every single skill, and only one of my saving throws is not proficient.
Wow. This is fantastic.
And I have reliable talent.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. Oh, fuck.
and 4 expertise. No, not 4. 8
So you
expertise,
can't get
sorry.
below a 9 on any of your proficient skills.
No, I can't. Yeah, I can't get below 9. The
And
lowest
you're
I can
proficient in everything?
get, the lowest I can get is a 15.
And if we're going raw rules, he can't fail on a 1 either.
Yeah.
Okay!
As
We're
I
going
said,
raw rules. We're going as raw as we can.
as I said, broken.
we likes it raw and wriggling. Cool.
Yeah.
And your magic items are?
I have a +3 longbow,
Okay.
a +3 rapier.
No.
Oh, no, +2 rapier. Sorry.
Got it.
A cloak of displacement
Mm-hmm.
and a parry up of wound closure.
Fantastic. And Colton, who the fuck are you?
Well, first I need to clear up a misconception. My health was before the tough feat took effect, so I actually have 305 health.
Oh boy. That's his class and race. He's 305.
Human barbarian, full barbarian. With 18 with 18 AC and 305 health.
305?
305 and an AC of 18. I have an animated shield, so my AC I think can be 20 if I'm doing the math right. Great axe +3, goggles of night, and your favorite item.
Goggles of night.
Yeah, for that dark vision, man. And your favorite
Yeah.
item in the world. Like, guess what is it? It's your favorite item.
Invisibility.
Do you take the fucking flask?
No,
Oh,
I didn't have the points for it.
Oh.
I did take winged boots.
Oh my god. Winged boots.
They're
Very nice. So you
uncommon.
can fly?
I can fly for up to 4 hours. That's
God.
that is an uncommon magic item.
How many points was that?
1.
1.
All right.
I might go scoop up some of those.
You bitches already.
I still have points.
What?
I still have points.
You still have points?
Yeah, I still
You
have
didn't
points.
use all of them?
No.
You take wing boots now? All right, cut off. That's all you get. You get wing boots, and that's it. Yeah, as long as you have the points for it.
I
You're
do.
not cheating right now. All right, so we're going to be running the map through Fantasy Grounds. We're going to be running character sheets through D&D Beyond, and they'll be handling all their roles and all that kind of stuff. So, and we're playing online, obviously, except Spencer and I live together along with Colton, and Tyler lives across the street, so our latency is great.
Very low latency.
Yeah, I know, right? However, I encourage the three of you to just please absolutely try your hardest to decimate this dungeon. I want you to plow through this damn thing. I want you to try your hardest because that is the experiment for today. That is what I want to find out is happening with this dungeon because it sucks and I don't get the legacy behind it. And I want to see if this is how you're supposed to run it.
Did Gary Gygax make a player killer?
I think so. I think that's what this is supposed to be. And so I want to see, are you guys going to die if I run it raw, vanilla,
And we're
as
all
it's
level
supposed to be?
20s?
And you're all level 20s? Is it going to be a challenge or is it going to be the easiest thing you've ever done? Because I don't know. I've only run it for like the recommended what you're supposed to do. And I'm like, I don't think this is how you're supposed to do it. So we're going to find out today. So we start the game today. The three of you are in a tavern with this person with a strange mask. You've been picked up by them, and they look at you and say, "Hey, you gotta go do this thing." And they shove you out the tavern door. And the keeper says goodbye. The three of you have met up somehow. Spencer, what's your character's name?
Callie.
Callie, cool. And Tyler, you are
Millie,
cool. And Colton, you are
Wild Willie.
Wild Willie. And three of you ended up in the middle of a desert. You are in a desert, and all you can see in front of you is a very large, like cliffside, effectively. That's kind of what you see.
Wow.
It's overgrown with weeds, vines, and grass and whatnot.
Wow.
And it's just in front of you, and it's very large and very tall. It's more like a flat topped hill actually. It's about 200 yards wide, 300 yards long and 60 feet high, and it's covered in briars and whatnot. And that's where you guys are. If you look over at the Fantasy Grounds map, you can see that before you, that you are there. There are 3 holes in the wall there. Pay no attention to the holes in the wall.
Pay no attention to the holes in the wall.
You are just faced with a wall in front of you. Now, you guys can introduce yourselves to one another. Perhaps you are 3 adventurers who've been traveling for a long period of time together, or you've just met. It's up to you. But I will let that go into your hands.
We've been traveling together for a decade, and we've never spoken a word to each other.
Wow.
Gotcha.
That, okay.
I want you to know right now, although my my little token has him as a black-haired, bearded man.
Yeah.
He effectively looks like Tormund from Game of Thrones, but shirtless.
Ah, perfect. But shirtless?
But shirtless.
You're fucking shirtless going into the Tomb of Horrors.
Tormund's the ginger.
The ginger barbarian, basically.
He's the guy that fucks a bear.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah. For the image.
For the image.
Yeah.
Shirtless. Tormund, yes.
So
beard
there you
and all.
stand
Beard and all.
in the hot sand, this hill in front of you. What do you do? What could you possibly do?
I just like point at the hill, like.
You point at it.
I think we're meant to go in.
Never spoken before.
Yeah. What the hells?
I didn't know you guys could talk, or I would have said something.
Yeah, I know. Me neither. What the? Why are we even traveling? Not saying a word to each other. What?
I don't know. I thought it was like an unspoken agreement. That
That's what I thought too. What the? I don't. Okay. Well.
You wanna go?
Okay.
You wanna go this way?
Hi.
Hi.
I thought you guys just knew when we took all the jobs.
Okay.
Hmm.
Shall we just do this then? I guess.
Yeah. Oh.
The door appears once again, and the door opens in thin air, just there, nothing else behind it. But there's a tavern behind the door, almost like a portal. And you see this beaked being wearing the plague doctor's masks and the leathers, kind of open up the door and look to the 3 of you and say, "In there is a lot of treasure, so much more than you've ever seen before. It's also protected by a demi-lich. So good luck." And then shuts the door, and the door disappears.
Cool. So.
All right,
treasure.
weird person. I go. To here.
I don't think we see the hole, do we?
No, you just see flat wall.
Oh.
Flat wall. It's more like natural sand and stone.
Can I
I'll
try and
really
see
face
like
through the wall.
perception, just to see if I notice anything, or like
Sure, roll.
either perception or investigation? Which one do
Go
you want?
for it.
Is there anyone you want? Perception or investigation?
Go ahead and roll. Go ahead and roll investigation.
Okay. Click.
Do you think she knew she was pointing at a wall?
That's a 25.
Maybe she had true sight.
Can you do me a favor, Spencer? Can you go down to the volume mixer down there?
Mhm.
Sorry, give me 1 second. Right click it. Nope.
Oh.
No. Just right click right down right there. Yep. You go to volume mixer. And then can you turn up zoom? Cool. And then go turn. Yeah, that's fine. Cool. I just couldn't hear you guys very well.
Yep.
All right. So what's your investigation?
25.
Yeah, as you look around, you do notice that through the briars and the bushel and the sand and everything, you notice that there are 3 kind of passageways. You would have to clear them, though. You would kind of have to move boulders, rocks, and the natural overgrowth out of the way in order to get to them. And those are the 3 marked on the map. There.
Well, there's 3 of them. There's 3 like entrances. Do you want to pick one and just clear it and go through it?
Sure.
Not hard.
Do you have anyone in particular you want to do?
I just start walking to this one.
All right, you start walking over to it.
I'll walk over to it as well and just start trying to clear it.
All right. Sounds good. You guys begin to clear it. It takes about, 10 minutes to do so. And as you make your way forward, almost strengthened by the sound of your companions' voices you haven't heard in years and years.
Ever.
You feel compelled to make your way, once in your life, you feel compelled to make your way into this place as it seems like your destiny. As you step forward, you see the room, and you all have dark vision, correct? Are you the only one, Tyler?
I
Without
do
dark
not
vision?
have dark vision, but I cast light onto my bow.
Cast light on your bow. Sounds great. So you can see about 60 feet down. And from what you see, even a little bit of light entering through this place. You see bright, brilliant colors that are seen to be everywhere. The stones and pigments undimmed by the passage of decades. The floor of the corridor is a colorful mosaic of stone with a distinct winding path of red tiles, about 2 feet wide, snaking its way down through the corridor. No stonework can be seen on the walls or the ceiling. 20 feet above, for some sort of cement or plaster has been smoothed over all the surface and then illustrated. So it was carved and then plastered over, and then now there's some kind of thing. And let me go ahead and reveal this for you.
You said that there's a red snaking.
Yep, it's right on the floor there. The scene shows fields here. Let me go ahead and get you a picture for you. And you can show this on the stream if you'd like.
A pathway.
A pathway. And this is kind of what you see against your light. The scenes show fields with kine grazing, copse with several wolves in the background, workers of various races, and strange human-animal mixtures, pig human, ape human, and dog human, going about various tasks. Certain of the frescoes show rooms of some building, a library filled with many books and scrolls, the door of a torture chamber, and a wizard's workroom. There are chairs, windows, boxes, bales, doors, chests, birds, bats, spiders, and all manner of things shown on the walls. Those of you with dark vision notice that as soon as it goes up beyond about 60 feet of dark vision you have? Mm-hmm. So let me measure this out for you. Out to your dark vision, which is about here, you cannot tell the difference between the tiles on the ground as it all becomes black and white.
Oh, well, that's unfortunate. I think your light is going to be needed.
So it would seem. What is needed here? Do we need to walk along the red, or
I don't know.
avoid it?
I can try it.
Go ahead.
All right, you begin to walk down the corridor. And you can go ahead and just tell me where you're going.
I'm just going to slowly move my way.
All right, start making your way down. And your dark vision begins to light up more of it. Go ahead and stop for me right here. And dark vision is going to go ahead and get you 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Boop. About there. This is how far you can see down now, but you cannot see where the most of this red kind of line is at this point anymore.
Right. That's kind of turn. Well, it's been safe so far. I need the light.
All right.
Unless you want to throw your bow at me.
Not quite.
As you step there, I stopped you for a reason. Go ahead and what's your passive perception?
Me?
No, Colton. Willie. Wild Willie the Barbarian.
Wild Willie?
Yeah.
Wild Willie is not a perceptive fellow, but he is a tanky fellow. His perception is only 10.
His perception is only 10. All right.
I min-maxed the fuck out of this guy.
Got it. All right.
Me, it's jack of all trades.
He is a beefcake and not much else.
So you step forward and you immediately fall, and the floor opens underneath you, and you just fall into a pit. There is no save.
Wow.
As far as I can see
engaging gameplay.
Incredible, right? Yep. Okay. Yep. Got it.
And dead.
Yeah.
Cool.
Let me quadruple check for a moment if there is any kind of save here.
It's that
because
bad.
I know there will be people in the comments who will be like, actually, and as far as I can tell from what I have here, no, there is no save. So you take.
Love that for us.
Yeah, right. You fall in, and the spikes pierce into your skin, and you take 10 points of spike damage, piercing damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh no, my 1/30th of health. Con save?
Yes, con save.
Crit,
incredible. You take half as much on a successful save. You take 20 poison damage, half to 10. And there's a pit there.
Oh no.
Let me go ahead and do that trap.
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 Is that whole tile trap?
That whole 10-foot area is trapped, yes. Stop it.
What are you talking about?
Just spin.
All right, spin the traps.
I tap my toes together and activate my winged boots.
Twinkle
All
toes.
Oh.
You float out of the trap, and you
The red pathway
make
does
your way
not
there.
lead home; it leads to death.
You do notice that there is some kind of what looks like chest in the wall right next to that trap. Like in the picture, it's kind of jutting out of the wall.
One of you want to come look at this?
Sure.
I can carry you over if you want. There might be another hole.
Where's the chest thing?
The chest, it is right on that
It's
trap.
like,
So okay.
it's like
Mhm.
it's like here. If I
Yes.
move myself to it.
If you want to create any kind of like things on like lines or boxes or anything, you can right click on the map and then hit pointers, and you can make a square, circle, or an arrow.
I would like to.
So give me 1 second, Spencer. Millie, you notice with your passive perception being
24.
24, right? You notice there is writing on the red kind of tiles that go along the ground.
Do I know what type of language this is?
It is in common.
Oh, okay. What does it say?
It reads, "A Sararak congratulates you on the powers of observation."
Cool.
And it continues if you walk further.
Yeah. I'm gonna walk forwards.
All right. As you walk forward, it says, "Go back to the Tormentor or through the Ark." And it continues. "And the second great hall you'll discover. Shun green if you can, but night's good color is for those of great valor."
Okay. Hold on a second. I'm gonna go back a little bit.
Okay.
I want to just like take a note of what it said. So what does it say from?
There we go.
It says, it's at the beginning,
Mm-hmm.
"A Sararak congratulates you on the powers of observation." Then it says, "So make of this whatever you wish, for you will be mine, and in the end, no matter what." Forgot to read that part.
This, whatever you wish, for you will be mine.
In the end, no matter what.
And no matter.
And I will go ahead and send you the portion that you've read so far,
Okay.
Tyler. Spencer,
Yes,
what are
I
you
did.
doing while Millie is staring at the floor?
Can I walk over to where Wild Willie is?
Yes.
Along the little
Along the
pathway?
path?
Yeah.
Yes, you sure can. You can move yourself if you want.
I'd like to go right here.
Yep.
Can I see what it is without going over the trap, or do I need to?
Yeah, so I'll go ahead and share it with you again. It just looks like that. It looks like a box set into a wall. You can kind of what seems like a door kind of inlaid around it.
Mhm.
But I mean that's what you see.
I hope you appreciate the hard work I did in
I
making.
did. I see it.
Actually, I have some flavor text. "The most outstanding feature in this location is actually outstanding. 2 jackal-headed human figures are painted so as to appear to be holding a real bronze chest that protrudes from the wall."
Ah.
Can I also click my winged boots?
Yes, you can.
Kind of hover.
Yep, you hover your way over towards right in front of the chest there.
I like the little drawing of the chest.
Yeah, it's incredible.
Thank you.
Can I
I worked hard on it.
Can you what?
investigate?
Yeah, roll investigation.
Neat. Ooh, not great. 5.
Well, it doesn't matter because you examine the chest closely. So you note that it is hinged on the bottom so as to allow the lid to swing down if a catch on the top is pressed. So there's a catch on the top, like a button.
Yeah.
If you push it, it will swing down and open.
I'm gonna take another step forward and see this more text. All the way up to
You
the
also
trap.
notice, because this is easily seen. Sorry, Tyler, give me 1 second. This is quote easily seen. There is a poison needle trap and set into the catch, and it sticks out about 3 inches from the wall. And yeah, it's just like a tube. What it looks like, and you can see the needle in it.
Do I think touching the button will open the doors,
You think that it'll open the chest?
but not the doors?
You're not entirely sure just from your glance.
Touch the button.
Sorry, what?
I touched the button.
Touch the button. Click. Do you just push it?
Just push it.
You just let it go.
Yep.
All right. The needle sticks into you
Mhm.
as you push the button, and deals 1 piercing damage
Okay.
and 11 poison damage.
I'm immune to poison.
Well, you take 1 piercing damage.
Ouch.
That's why I don't care.
You are immune to poison?
I am.
All right. Are you immune to the poisoned condition?
That's weird. I don't know how that works.
I don't know. I assume yes.
That doesn't matter because you have to take the poison damage in order to be poisoned. So it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
The poison damage, it just hits you and then blip, falls out, does nothing to you.
I'm like,
And as you do it, it opens up and you can see that there is a lever inside of the box.
Don't know if I want to pull the lever.
Kind of like you have to stick your hand in and like pull the lever.
Hey, Willie, there's a lever here.
Oh, fantastic. You should pull it.
I was hoping maybe you would pull it.
Hmm.
Or here's what we'll do. Back up. Everyone back up. I'm gonna take out my my rope of climbing.
All right.
I'm gonna back up.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna tell my rope
All
to
right.
tie itself around the lever.
You tie it around the lever. Perfect.
Is there a way that I could pull it that would pull the lever?
Yep, you pull it and you feel the lever pull and give, and you watch as the pit that Willie had just fallen into opens once more and then closes. And then I believe the... I don't know what it does.
Open the trap again?
I could have sworn it opened the door, but maybe it does not. Well...
okay.
Someday we'll open the door.
Maybe one day we'll open this door because it looks like it can open.
There's a button at the end of everything. It opens the door at the beginning. It's, I open at the close. Bing, bang, boom. Harry Potter reference.
Just like that.
Just like that. So I don't know if you guys can see Moose. He's very heavy. And he's just
Slumped.
hanging out. So just out of reach of you
I like
guys.
how much we're like, are we sure this is right? Is this right? I'm not seeing, okay.
I'm serious. I want to do it as accurately as I can, and from
It just triggers the trap. Wouldn't standing on it trigger the trap?
Well,
You would think.
I have no idea.
Love that for us.
That bodes well.
Well, continue on, Willie, I guess.
I will float as to not anger the traps.
To not anchor the trap.
Not anger the trap sounds great.
I will
Can-
continue to float along the red line, though.
Do you?
But
can
I
you
am
can you
5
check to
feet
see
off
if
the
can you check to see if the rest of them are trapped? Because Some of us, aka me, cannot float.
Then I guess you'll have to walk across.
Can you just check to see if it's trapped?
Suppose if I step on it, I won't fall.
You won't fall. No.
All right, I'll walk
Just-
across.
All
Keeping the
right.
boots active, however. So if a trap opens up underneath me, I just float in place.
I believe I have to assume that. Got it. Got it. All right. I figured it out.
Oh, he wasn't doing that to me moving.
All right. Sorry. No. Sorry. Where are you moving? I figured it out, everyone. It was very convoluted. I literally have never run it like this before, and I found out what you're supposed to do. The door is not open. It just opened the trap because this thing is mean.
Oh.
All right.
I'm floating, or I'm not floating. God damn it! I'm not floating, but I'm keeping the winged boots active. So if another trap activates, I will just float in space.
Got it. So
He's making his way along the back.
Successfully. You're just gonna keep going. All right. So you thunk. You know there's a trap here.
Until you tell me not to.
You also trigger thunk a trap right here, but you do not fall in.
I also didn't step on that, so.
Well.
Do they just activate around me?
No, it does not activate if you did not step on it.
I follow the red line.
Follow the red line?
Yeah.
Incredible. Kathunk. That one opens, but you do not fall in.
Cool.
And zoop. You can see the end. And like I said before, from this point on, I believe, you cannot see where the red line is. To about here, actually.
Yeah. You want to bring that light closer?
Yep. Let me get through, and I'm going to keep going, and I'm going to be watching. I'm going to be reading the stuff still. Until
all right, I will send you the entire message goes to about where this pointer is, Tyler. Where I just put it.
Where is it?
To right here. To right here.
The 60-foot marker.
The 60-foot marker?
Yeah, that's where it ends.
Okay.
So that's as far as you can see color.
Okay, cool.
What you do see in the back of this room, though, Willie, is on the wall before you is a relief sculpture of a devil face formed of mosaic tiles. The face has a huge O of a mouth, inside of which the space is dead black. And on your left, you can see a stone archway that is before you that is filled with a veil of thick vapors. The stones on either side of the base and the keystone protrude slightly from the stones around them. As you are not closer, so nothing happens.
I'm gonna try and jump over this trap.
Okay, go ahead. What's your strength modifier?
My strength modifier is
or strength score. Sorry.
My strength score
yes.
is a 9.
9. Well, you need to roll an athletics check.
Cool. That would be a 23.
You jump over the trap.
Cool.
And you just land on the other side, just barely.
Can I follow?
You can follow.
I'm gonna be walking along the.
Got it.
I don't want to waste my winged boots, so I'm gonna turn them off.
And can you send me the writing?
Yes.
Light.
I'll send you the writing.
I'll come all the way down to here.
Great. Cool.
10 feet.
Can you jump?
Are these 10 feet?
Yeah, they're 10 feet.
Then I have a jump of 12.
Jump to 12, so you jump right over.
And then I'm gonna jump over this trap as well. Another athletics.
Yeah. Because your strength is only 9.
Yeah.
Damn.
I have a couple of low ones, but.
Yikes.
But, yeah.
Go roll that check. It's not like you can get a fail.
I got a crit, so
Crit.
25.
Wow. You will launch yourself to the end of the room.
Yep.
Just kidding. You land here. You land on the edge there. You do not trigger any traps. I assume you follow
following the red, and I have a light on, so everything is that color.
Right. And you successfully jump over it as well, Callie. And you guys can now see that devil face at the end of the room. It's a relief sculptured of a devil face formed of mosaic tiles. There's a huge O of a mouth, and inside of which the space is dead black. And then on your left, you guys can see the stone archway before you is filled with a veil of thick vapors. Sorry, Tyler, what were you going to say?
Can you send me all the writing?
Yeah, let me send you that right now.
All right, Moose. You're very cute, but you're very heavy.
Donk. There's the whole thing.
Cool. Thank you.
The stone archway before you is filled with a veil of thick vapors. The stones on either side of the base and the keystone protrude slightly from the stones around them. As you move to within touching distance, you're almost touching distance, the left-hand base stone begins to glow yellow, and the right-hand base stone orange, and the keystone, 7 feet above, blue.
Okay, so before you guys go, I have a whole like laundry list of information that I was reading on the ground as I was walking through that that area. Yeah, that's why I was standing on the ground the whole time. So a trainwreck congratulates you on your powers of observation. So make of this whatever you wish, for you will be mine in the end, no matter what. Go back to the tormentor or through the arch, and a second great hall you'll discover. Shun green if you can, but night's good color is for those of great valor. If shades of red stand for blood, the wise will not need sacrifice aught but to loot of magical metal. You'll well along your march. 2 pits along the way will be found to lead to a fortuitous fall, so check the wall. These keys and those are most important of all, and beware of trembling hands and what will maul. You will find the false, if you find the false, you find the true, and into the columned hall you'll come, and there the throne that's keyed and keyed. The iron men of visage grim do more than meets the viewer's eye. You've left and found my tomb, and now your souls will die.
A poet.
Fancy.
Yeah.
Could you send that to the rest of us, or?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and send it to the chat.
Yeah.
Our home chat. I sent it to so yeah, you've got this this devil face in front of you, and you've got an arch of mist on your left.
I don't like the look of any of these. Either of these. What do you think?
Question, Willie, did you follow the red line on the way down here?
Yes.
Okay, just to let you guys know, there's another trap that opened up right here.
Oh.
And this trap does not have spikes at the bottom.
Oh.
Oh. Do I need to make my roll to see if I jumped over it?
Yeah, you do need to roll.
Cool.
At least a 15.
16.
Congratulations. Is that the lowest you can get?
No, 15's the lowest I can get.
Oh my god! I'd literally give it to you if you got a 10 and above. So
yeah, it's just rolling to roll at this
wow,
point.
amazing! You can just do it. You don't have the strength for it, but you have the knowledge on how to jump.
Yes.
That's awesome.
But what's also sad is I have like, it's less of knowledge and more like inbuilt skill. Like somehow I just like
so weird.
Because I have decent wisdom, but I have an 8 intelligence too.
All
so.
right. Yep.
Yep.
Fifth
So-
on the way will be bound to lead to it. Oh. This third trap. Can I look down in it?
You look down and you your dark vision goes out 60 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. So this one here.
Almost.
I don't think there's anything special I need to read here. As you look down, it descends about what looks like 60 feet, and at the end of your dark vision, no, it goes about 20 feet. 20 feet down, and it seems to kind of curve, and you can't see where it goes. Almost like a slide.
Hey guys, this trap leads somewhere.
If anything, I like the trap better than either of these two doorways.
Doesn't it also make sense with what the writing on the blood said?
Why do you think it's blood?
I don't know, it's red.
It
Shows
could be
your
a.
hair, but
It'd also be kind of funny, honestly, if one of us went through that portal. It seems like bad news.
I don't want to do.
I don't want to.
that. I don't like either. I don't like either of
No.
How do you mean? What do you think?
Well, it
makes
says.
sense.
Well, the first
Let's
one
see your reasoning.
says. The first one says shun green, and we avoided
Mhm.
anything that wasn't the red. And then it says, what is it? 2 pits along the way will be found to lead to a fortuitous fall. And this is the 3rd pit, and it's a fall, and it leads somewhere.
So check the wall.
I don't
Can
know
I
what check the wall means.
Can I look at the wall next to this pit that leads down?
Look at the wall.
Yeah, like investigate it or something. See if there's anything of interest there.
On where with the arch or the pit. Yeah,
The pit.
go ahead and roll investigation.
Investigation. Oh my god.
At least a 15, right?
Yeah. 29.
You notice stone and mosaics along the floor, and you notice that there's you could probably prop this up with a python if you wanted to, but other than that, you don't notice anything else with this trap.
There doesn't seem to be much on the wall here, so I don't know about that.
Well, we could always float down.
If one of you guys or both of you guys want to go down and check it out, and I'll follow behind.
I'll just carry you down.
Or that. I'm not very heavy, so.
It wouldn't matter if you were.
True.
Shall we then?
Yeah, let's do that then.
All right.
I don't like the darkness. I don't like the mist. So.
No, you all first.
Sure. And
All
I'll pick up it's
No.
Millie.
Yeah, and the 2 of us are gonna whoop.
You
Float
float
down.
float on down. All right. So you guys begin to float your way down. I'm going to go ahead and do this real fast. There you go. And
We don't fall into the trap. We jump in.
yeah, that's it.
Whoop.
What?
So you descend downwards into the pit, and it slides down and down and down and
Guys,
down.
we're nowhere.
It goes about almost 80 to 100 feet down until you see a small room. It's a very tiny, miserable cubicle.
Oh.
It appears to have absolutely no means of egress. 3 iron levers, each one about a foot long, protrude from the south wall of the chamber. And as you make your way into it, which I assume you do, the ceiling of yeah, actually no, that's it. You just sink right into it.
All right.
Well, this is shitty.
So it doesn't.
Who's got what's everybody's passive perceptions again?
21.
21. All right. Willie is 10 and Millie is
24.
All right. So everybody
I'm a
except
basic.
for Willie, you find.
It's okay. I swing the axe. You guys.
You notice that there is a ceiling route, a crawl space, some 3 foot square, and it looks to turn east. And yep, that's what it's. There's like a 3 foot crawl space.
Well, we have that. That seems to be the only way, other than playing with these levers. But I don't like. Apparently, I don't like anything in this dungeon. I don't like levers. I don't like.
How did you ever survive in the other ones we've gone through?
I've been the one in the back, so.
Well, pull the lever.
Maybe not.
And there's 3 levers.
We could see
Or
where that crawl space goes before you do that.
What did the poem say?
Check it. I don't know if anything really relates to this.
Are the levers in any particular color?
They are iron, so they are kind of this like
Metallic.
dull gray,
Yeah, they're like a metallic.
metallic.
I'm gonna try and get into that crawl space.
Okay, you pull yourself up, and go into the crawl space. And
Yeah.
as you pull yourself in, you all watch as Millie brings up her arms, brings in her head, pulls in her body into almost like a vent-like shaft. And as you bring all of your way in, you feel yourself disappear, Millie, and the rest of you kind of see her feet disappear out of thin air.
Millie's gone.
Oh,
Millie,
then.
you have died. Just kidding.
I would honestly believe it.
I wouldn't be surprised
That's what I
in
said.
this place.
Tyler's like,
Millie,
okay. Bye-bye.
you appear, and you notice you are right at the entrance where you
Cool.
once were.
Am I missing anything or anything?
No, you have everything on you. Everything seems absolutely normal.
All right.
All right.
Let's see. Go back to the Tormentor or through the arch in the second Great Hall you'll discover. I'm guessing that's the mist. Shun green if you can, but night's good color is for those of great valor. What is night's good color?
Is it
Darkness.
night like darkness or night like a night?
Night. Like
That
night.
is Willie's favorite color, darkness.
No parents.
No
If-
parents.
If
Everything is dark.
shades of red stand for blood, that's where I got the blood at.
Hmm.
The wise will need not sacrifice, but a loop of magical metal. I don't understand.
Jacob, I'm gonna start trying to make my way back and
All right, sure.
jumping over pits and stuff.
These
Where do
keys
you-
and those.
where
most
do you
important of
jump?
all.
I jump here.
Okay, go and
I
you
go.
don't even have to roll.
No.
Jump. Okay, all right.
We know I pass.
Yep, just keep on walking.
Keep on walking.
Are you just following the red?
I'm following the red right now. I know that there's another one. I believe, if I remember correctly. At this point, it gets a little bit more confusing.
Where is it, Tyler?
Hold on a second. I might
Hmm.
pull some shenanigans.
I think I'm gonna pull a lever.
Is there a way to climb back out?
You can see the way you came upwards.
Can I fly back up that way?
Yep. You fly all the way back up, and you find the ceiling.
Can I push it?
You push it.
Yeah.
It opens like a regular door.
I'm going
And-
to. Sorry. I'll. If you
No
want to
problem. Let me move. Callie, you are now right here. As you kind of float your way up, and you see Millie on the other side, like looking at the ground, thinking, and you kind of pop open on the.
You don't want to pull a lever with me?
No. Oh, you're not dead.
Nope.
Go ahead and pull a lever. By the way, Millie's not dead. She's right here.
Oh, cool. I'll pull the middle one.
It's like echoing down the chamber. You pull the middle one. All right.
Wrong lever.
So.
Boot's still
So
active.
they're all kind of in a neutral middle position, and as soon as you move it, kind of kink, it is now downwards.
I moved one.
Nothing happens.
Did it do anything?
No.
It doesn't work.
Try the left one.
Okay. I'll pull the left one.
Pull the
Can I
left
pull
one.
it up?
Yeah, goes up.
Anything?
Nothing.
Did you die?
No.
Did you die?
It'd be less boring.
Silence.
And I
Did
just
you
fly.
die?
I fly out.
All right, you fly your way out.
That was boring. Hey, I think this mist is the way to the next room.
I suppose so. I still only get over there. I lost where the traps are. And can I just try
Oh,
and
no.
roll like a perception? or
Sure, go ahead and
investigation
roll a perception check.
Whew. Man, I need some G fuel.
I know, right?
Mm.
Mmm, delicious G Fuel.
I got a 30.
30. Gary Gygax, can they see the things with a perception
30.
check? With a 30 perception check.
Probably not, because it's Gary Gygax.
Probably not.
Yes, you
because-
can. And with
Oh.
the 30, you yes, with actually, I'm an idiot and I'm dumb. Didn't think about this. There's like 40 things I have to keep track of.
That's
You
totally
can
fine.
just see them with your passive perception.
Ah,
So
cool.
there's one here. There's one here.
Cool.
There's one obviously here.
Mhm.
Sorry, it's actually right here. There's one where they're standing, and there's one here.
You want to know my favorite part about
Cool.
the arrangement of these traps? I'm pretty sure there isn't a way to walk through them without stepping on one.
Yeah, there
Don't you love it?
I guess
gotta-
there's like one diagonal if you happen to know exactly where to go diagonally.
Yeah.
That
I'm just gonna-
that is all the ones you can see.
Okay, I'm gonna jump. Well, if this.
You gonna jump? You don't notice anything else on the other mosaics. You can see the lids, is what I'm saying. Like your
Yeah.
character can see the outline. You can
I'm
see where they
gonna
fall.
test something. I'm gonna step here off the red.
Nothing happens. You walk your way over.
Cool. Okay, I found it.
Shades of
Totally
red
fine.
type of blood. Two pits along the way will be found to lead to a fortuitous fall. So maybe those two different pits we need to fall into. Maybe it's just not this one.
Maybe I see the other ones, and we haven't. there's
Cool,
two
you
that
can
we
test it
haven't
then.
found. No, I can't get back out. Unlike
Right.
you two.
Well,
I have
then
rope. I can pull you out.
You remember how long that other one was?
lead the way.
Okay, well,
Can I
if you
see
go
them
this
too,
way,
Jacob?
Sorry,
with the
what?
21.
Can I also see the traps?
Yes, you can see the traps.
Okay.
That was my fault. I should have let you see them.
No, it's
Boop.
all good.
You gonna jump in it?
With my winged boots.
Hi.
It just opens. You see spikes.
Well, not that one.
Nope, not the trap.
Try this one over here. Well, move the trap.
Opens spikes.
God,
What about that one?
Sorry.
Oh, no, I'm the trap.
You're in the trap. There you go. And that one spikes.
Hmm.
So only one of them has a not spikes.
That one also spikes.
there's nothing else. It's
Nothing.
only spikes.
Only the one at the end has that little slide.
Spin trap.
Maybe you need
The
to.
trap goes.
It's a buzzsaw.
It's a buzzsaw.
Oh man. Okay, so what the hell does this mean?
I think it means we go through the mist.
I think it means we.
If you want to go through the mist, you can go through the mist.
What's on the mist?
Mist.
Yeah, aren't there like
There's
orbs?
lights. There's lights around it, right?
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. So the stone archway before you is filled with a veil of thick vapors. The stones on either side of the base and the keystone protrude slightly from the stones around them. So there's like stones surrounding it, and there's one on the top, one on the bottom left, one on the bottom right.
That
As
protrude
you
a little
move
bit.
closer towards it, the left-hand base stone begins to glow yellow. The right-hand base stone glows orange, and the keystone 7 feet above glow blue.
Hmm.
And what color is the vapors?
And they continue glowing. The vapors are a deep gray.
Okay.
Are any of these knight's color?
I mean, blue can be considered night color, I guess.
And again, I guess also complete and total darkness could be knight's color.
And that would be that one. I'm pointing over at the one at the end of the hall with the blackness inside it.
Yeah, you point over at the devil face. You just see the abyss inside of it.
It quite literally feels like it's an abyss.
So it would seem. And I do not want to go there. So
Willie's just staring into it.
I have heard terrible things about the abyss. So.
Well, we could
So
try
you
blue
guys are
then.
like knowledgeable of everything.
We can try blue then.
But she's dumb as shit at the same time. Sure.
I think both Tyler and I were relying on Spencer to make a smart character.
Smart character? No.
I'm the
I
skill monkey. I'm not smart.
I'm a barbarian.
I already made a smart character. I'm not doing that again. Yeah, go through. Like just
That's
We
She's
You
walking
head
in.
inside, and you guys watch as Willie steps into the vapors and disappears beyond it. Willie, you feel yourself walking, and then you feel yourself move and shift. You're no longer in the place you once were. Instead, you are in a small, tiny
Oh.
cubicle with levers.
Are you serious?
You hear Willie scream out from the hole underneath you, Callie.
Are you in the hole again?
What do you think?
Try pushing all of them up.
I'll push them all up.
You push all of the levers upwards, and as you do,
Nothing happened.
You die.
you hear kukunk, and it's as if the ceiling above you is now closed. And when you push them all up, it opens.
Oh, I pushed them all down.
Push them all down. The floor underneath you falls away to a pit 100 feet down.
And I
You do
float.
not- and you float.
I will ease my way down.
You ease your way all the way to the bottom, and you find nothing.
Oh my
Nothing.
God, it's just a
Nothing.
pit.
Just a pit. 100 feet down. You think it would be a endless torment of torture if you did not have these winged boots to lift you out of this pit. You float back up.
And back to the part.
All right, you make your way back, all the way back up into the hallway.
You good? Oh,
The
you're
levers
good.
don't do anything.
What if you did like the up, middle, down?
Up, closed it. I'll try every variation
Every variation.
that I can. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, it's invisible. I don't know where you put me. You put it away on the map.
You
Oh,
go
I'm
back
over
down,
here somewhere.
and you do down, both up, nothing. Up, both down, nothing. Two left, down, and then you're like flipping them open. Like the bottom keeps opening, and then the top keeps opening as well. Doesn't seem to do anything else but open these two flaps.
Nope.
Blue didn't do anything.
Nope.
All right, try yellow.
Well, I don't think I walked into the mid. Wait, do you guys have to go?
Why?
Because I just
You're the
spent.
one that always goes.
Yeah, you're the one that always goes first.
I have a question for you, Willie. How did you leave the room when you floated out of it? Where did you leave the levers?
Where did I leave them?
Yes.
On the wall.
Good one, Spencer.
That was pretty good.
I think the last variation he would have tried probably would have been like top, middle, down.
Okay, top, middle. It doesn't stay in the middle, unfortunately.
Oh, okay. Top, down.
Top, down. Got it.
Watch, this is actually going to be important for some bullshit reason. 90% into the dungeon, and we're just not going to remember.
Yeah, top down equals 90 snakes in the boss room.
There you go.
90 giant snakes.
Yeah.
I grab at the blue gem.
Grab, you push the blue gem, and as you push it, it dissipates and becomes a normal-looking stone.
Oh no,
The light
guys.
fades.
I'll do it to the other two.
And then the top one is 7 feet high. How do you reach it?
Huh, I wonder.
You jump and hit it like a middle schooler in a parking lot.
Or
And
I
you
float
hit it.
2
Or
inches.
fly.
Or fly. You can do that too. You just hit it, and it also winks up.
You press
Sorry,
all three.
What was that?
I'm pressing
Presses
all
all
of them.
three.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. All three wink up.
I'll
Want to give it a shot?
You go through, disappear, and you appear in a small cubicle again.
But okay, use
They
all
all
of
go
your.
As they slowly disappear and Willie is gone once more, I'm gonna just leave this open for you. Just, you might need it again. You guys watch as, once again, the stones light up again as he disappears. And they light up. The left-hand base stone begins to glow yellow. The right-hand base stone glows orange. And the keystone 7 feet above glows blue.
Okay.
We could also just walk back out and go a different way. Or
We could.
go
Try pressing the blue one.
You just say that from your hole of shame?
Yeah.
You just hear...
I'll jump up and smack the blue one.
Does anything happen with the levers?
It becomes stone. Nothing happens with the levers.
Want to go through it? Maybe you'll hopefully teleport back with them.
Sure, I'll walk in.
You appear next to Willie.
Hi.
Try yellow.
I hear from the hole.
As you watch as she goes through the vapors, the keystone boom, begins to glow once again.
Blue again?
Yes.
Okay, hold on.
Oh. I figured it out, and I float up.
Float all the
I'm
way
about
up
to.
and you hit the ceiling.
I'm like looking. I'm like, hit the ceiling.
You push it up, and then you keep going up, and you push up the other trap ceiling, and you make your way in.
I'll follow him.
All right, you follow. You guys are back in there.
What colors are there again? It's yellow, blue, and what?
Orange.
Orange.
Maybe I don't. Wait.
Maybe I don't have it.
Wait. Guys, I'm having a moment myself as well. How do you make green?
Blue and yellow.
Yeah.
I press the blue and yellow ones.
You go over to the blue one on the top, and you hit it. You go over to the yellow one, and it becomes dark.
And I walk through.
You walk through, and you appear in the cubicle once more.
Fuck me!
Didn't it say to shun green?
It did, which is why I turned it off.
I like how he's just here fucking me from far away.
He's like, I got it, and he goes through the deep down into the depths of the tomb here.
I mean, I would do it, but I can't fly up myself. So no matter what, someone will have to come up and get me, or go down and get me.
Well, that's not a problem.
Want me to go try one?
Yeah, try orange.
Hit orange. Jacob.
You're gonna hit orange. All right.
Smack it.
Okay, I'll smack it.
So the right hand base stone turns to stone.
Cool. I'm gonna walk into the nest.
You walk in.
I die.
You appear in the small cubicle.
Yep, that didn't work.
So remind me again how we met this plague doctor chick.
I'll fly
Why did
down
she-
and fly you out.
Okay.
I
I don't know. She just kind of there was a door that we went through back at the city, and then she gave us tea. Well, they gave us tea. Can't quite tell what they were. Anyways, they gave us tea, and then they kicked us out, and then we were here.
We could go back out that way and go a different way.
Or we could just walk anywhere but here.
As you guys back up, the stones no longer glow.
They're
Nobody's
not
near it.
glowing at. Oh yeah.
They're not glowing once you step away from it.
Okay. Well, let's
What
try a
if
different
you
path, maybe.
guys stay away and I'll walk up and they start glowing when I walk up?
Do you walk up?
Yeah.
As you walk closer towards it, the left-hand base stone begins to glow yellow, the right-hand base stone orange, and the keystone 7 feet above blue.
Am I able to remove them?
Which one do you try to remove?
Blue.
You go fly up towards blue, and as you grab it, it winks out, and you pull and pull and pull, and it doesn't seem to come out.
It's built into it. We can try a different path. There's a couple outside.
Yeah. Go.
We're gonna walk outside.
All right, you make your way
I'll
outside.
deactivate my boots.
All
Wait,
right.
before we leave, do you think you could look at this door over here and see if it'll open?
Which door?
Which door?
There's like a door right here where the trap was.
Can I investigate it and try and see if there is a way?
Sure, roll investigation.
Investigation. Ooh, I rolled a natural 1.
Which is
However, that turns it into a 21 because of reliable
Amazing.
talent.
That's incredible. So you look at it, and you see the chest, you see the lever on the inside, and you notice that you could probably remove the chest out of the wall. And you also notice that there's a door here,
Mhm.
but the chest is like set into it, and the door is like, imagine like you have a door, right?
Mhm.
But you put a layer of paint over it. That's what it looks like.
Huh. Okay. Ooh, I grabbed the trap. Not wanting to grab the trap. I want to move me. Like,
I can try to pull the chest down.
Yeah, try and pull the chest out. That
I'll
might
try
be.
to pull the chest out.
All right. You go ahead and roll a strength check.
Just a basic ass strength check.
A basic ass strength check.
Crit.
Crit.
Yeah.
So
We'll add your modifier.
What does that do?
26.
Okay, well that'll do it. You grab it and hear clunk, and you feel iron and like metal beyond it, and you pull it out and you see bent metal and mechanisms you've just ripped out of the wall.
I don't
And-
think that's how I was supposed to open it.
And you pull it out, and you just now have this iron chest in your arms, and you see the door before you with now a hole in the wall. And through the hole in the wall, you notice there's a hallway beyond it.
See? I knew that.
Progress.
You guys can kind of push you notice that you could push the door open. It just had a layer of paint over it.
Just rip out the chest.
Yep.
We got the
Cool.
job done.
I want you to know right now, I am already heavily not enjoying this dungeon.
I second that. This sucks. Let's go.
I'm gonna set
Just
this. I'm
leaves.
gonna set this over here and open it.
You throw it onto the ground. It's all destroyed.
I'll open it if I can.
There's a lever in it.
What?
The lever opens the trap. Not the door, the trap.
Oh, so I broke the trap?
I mean,
Probably.
but also stepping
You pulled
on the
lever
trap.
pulley mechanism out of the wall.
Perfect.
Okay. Just gonna pull it.
You see what looks like a door in front of you.
I mean, hey, what else are you gonna do with the 22 strength? I'll open the door.
I'm guessing you're
All
coming,
right,
Charlie.
you open the door, and as you open the door, what appeared to be a statue an instant ago comes to life before your eyes as soon as you open the door. It looks like this large gargoyle creature. I need you to roll initiative.
Oh. 18.
I also got 18.
I have it on the map here. It's medium, really? It's medium. It's just a statue sitting over there in that corner there. Give me 1 second as I... What was I trying to do? I don't know. All right. What's your initiative, Kelly?
30.
30. Wow. Millie?
18.
18. All right. And Wild Willie?
18.
18. Amazing. Whose dex is better?
Probably me.
Not mine.
All right. I'll go ahead and roll it for the gargoyle here. All right. Well, you rolled really good. Kelly, you are first. What are you doing?
I'm gonna Is this door open?
Wild Willie has opened the door.
Okay. Well, then I'll move.
All right.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Go right there.
That's what I was doing. I was going to change the music. I just completely brain farted. I was like, what was I doing? And I just sat there, darkness in my mind. I was just staring into that devil face.
Into the abyss.
Into the abyss. All right. Let me go ahead and grab all this right here.
Oh.
All right. You move up to it.
No, I move right there. I'm going to hold my attack until it is next to me. I'm afraid that there are traps in that area.
Can you go onto Chrome over there?
Yeah.
Go up to Jukebox.
Yep.
Push sync.
Oop.
Awesome. All right, you step right there. All right, the gargoyle standing there, just about to move, preparing to come over towards you. Is it all you're doing in your turn?
I'm holding my attack until it is near me.
All right. You're gonna ready your attack. Got it.
Yep.
All right. Well, it's going to go.
All right.
And it's gonna step right here. Go ahead and use your reaction.
I'm gonna second. Let's see. Going to armed strike.
Unarmed strike. Got it.
Yep. That's a 17.
17 hits.
All right. That's D10. 7 damage.
7 damage.
Um,
What kind of damage?
I believe my fists are magical, but that's bludgeoning. So.
Magical bludgeoning damage. All right, cool. That goes over its resistance. Yes, Cole.
I just realized something. I can rage an unlimited number of times.
Okay.
And rage only ends after a minute or if I choose it to. So I can just be infinitely raging.
Wow, that's amazing.
Secret cap.
All right, you do 7 damage. Is that all you're doing?
No, I have 2 attacks.
Which technically means I could have, and since I'm Totem Bear Barbarian, all the damage I take ever could just be halved.
25.
25 hits.
I'm gonna.
That's so dumb.
That is 6 more.
6 more.
Bludgeoning. And can where is it? I'm gonna use a key point.
All right.
Can it make a con save for me?
Con save. Yep.
Stunning strike.
It gets a 8.
You're
He is
minorly
stunned.
out of focus, so you know.
There we go. Okay, so you go over and you stunning strike him, and he is stunned.
Cool.
And is that your turn?
Yep.
He's stunned. He can't do anything. He can't finish his
walked over
turn.
you and
Millie,
just
it's your turn.
Cool. I'm gonna just kind of scoop my way right there,
All right.
and then I'm going to pull out my bow and fire an arrow into him.
Go ahead and pull out your bow and fire an arrow.
Yeah.
How many?
Whatever that feed is that makes it to where you can do that. Oh no, you're.
No,
Never
I'm
mind.
I'm outside.
Yep.
No, all my feats are about skills. So, how many attacks do I have? I think I have 1.
I like seeing the different ways we went about making overpowered characters.
I know,
Yeah.
right?
I just made a giant meat tank that doesn't take damage.
Pretty much.
Spencer made a level 20 monk, and then Tyler was like, "I want to never."
Skills.
Tyler was like, "My rolling never works for me, so I never want to roll."
I never want to roll again.
They're stunned. So do I get advantage?
Yes, you do.
Okay, so
I never want to roll another dice in my life.
that's that, or it's
With this easy trick, you
Cool.
don't have to.
I'm assuming 28 hit.
28. Yes.
I
28
hope so.
hits.
Cool. So that's a D8. That's 12 damage plus. I wish you could roll the sneak attack damage in I don't think you can.
On the left, you can do a custom
kinda
dice roll.
Yeah, you can
Oh.
go to the left and do a custom.
Cool. So what's my sneak attack? Sneak attack.
Sneak attack.
Sneak attack. Where is you? That's bard features, cleric features, ranger features, rogue features. There you go. And
Ranger features.
They're
I
bad.
have it.
That's it.
And that, okay, so in total, that is 39 damage.
All right. 39 damage. Let me whip out the calculator. How do you kill it?
Wait, why did you need a calculator to know that 39 was a bigger number than the health it had?
It had 52 health. Spencer did 13 damage, and you did 39 damage. That's exactly 52.
Ooh, nice. That's exactly the amount. So I just pull, and then I just loose the arrow. It whizzes right over Callie's shoulder and into its eye, and out the back of its head.
Out the back of its head, and it just crumbles. Its head turns into stone as it falls onto the ground, dead.
Cool.
Good job.
You two, with your passive perceptions, do notice that once I'm trying to change the dang music here.
Hey, Jacob.
Yep.
Now that I've learned, perpetually be in a rage and basically suffer no ill consequences for it, I'm going to perpetually be in a rage.
Okay, you are angry at all times. That's right. You're the Hulk. Stars! Mad. That gargoyle set you off.
By the way, Jacob,
no, not the gargoyle. This dungeon as a whole.
Can I ask what terrain are we technically in?
Terrain?
Dungeon.
Dungeon.
Dungeon terrain.
Because I want to
say desert.
Okay, because my favorite terrain is desert.
That's all right. So I would say you're in desert because
okay, but it doesn't do much. But
pretty much 70th level, you become wreathed in a luminous magical aura. You shed bright light in a 30-foot radius and dim light for another 30.
What?
It doesn't say that.
It doesn't say that it's not, and it also doesn't say that it is.
It says you can extinguish or restore the light as a bonus action, so you can always have that active if you would like.
Oh, cool. Yep.
So are you going to?
Yeah.
All right. So Callie is always wreathed in light. Light extends 30 feet and 30 feet.
Didn't even need that dark vision anymore. Yeah, you didn't even need the dark vision.
Willie's sitting there with his goggles, because I don't need this. It's just, you two with the very high passive perception do notice that the gargoyle did have something around its neck.
Ooh.
It looks like a collar studded with 10 gleaming gems.
I will be right back.
All right.
Spooky.
I love these perpetual things you guys get, but because I'm a skill monkey, my perpetualness is just a whole bunch of other things combined to make up for it.
So yeah, you have this collar. Do you take it? Do you do anything with it?
Can I roll Arcana on it?
Sure, roll Arcana.
Let's check. Ooh, that'd be 9. I rolled.
I have no idea what this thing could be.
A 3.
But as you kind of grab it and study it, look around it, it does seem to be worth some kind of value.
I will put it in my pack.
All right.
Does that seem to be magical at all? I'm asking you, Callie.
No. Just looks like it's got some gems on it.
Cool. Okay. If you find anything that you think is magical, I can try and identify it.
I will keep an eye out. Don't you love it when Willie just shuts down, like he doesn't just breathe? He's just there.
He gets like this sometimes.
When he rages.
He's just staring at the wall.
Yep.
Oh man. All right.
Can
Can I look around this room?
Yeah, roll investigation.
I want to roll to.
You don't have to roll investigation. You can just look around it if you
Oh,
want.
well, I'll look around then.
I rolled a 24.
You look around and you notice there are 2 doors, and that seems to be about it.
Cool. Do we want to go this way, or do you want to go this way? This way or that way?
Let's go into this door right here.
This way.
This one. This one. Can you not do the?
You can't ping in this, sorry, but you
No,
can
not this.
right-click on pointers,
What do you
and you
mean?
can
Here.
create like a circle.
That one.
So you mean that door,
Yep.
not this door?
That one. Oops.
Okay.
I closed the map on accident.
No.
Oh,
Rip.
here you go.
Getting rid of my. It didn't even get rid of the box.
Oh,
Nope.
so you want to right-click on one of the little boxes, and you go to pointers again, and you push remove this.
Okay.
I've returned.
So yeah, you guys have 2 doors.
And no Willie.
And
I'm here.
Okay.
oh, Willie's here.
I'm back. Sorry. Did I miss anything?
Nope.
They looked around the room and found 2 doors. They failed an Arcana check on the collar, and
Hey.
Callie put it into her pack.
There was something magic.
I'm not a smart man. No. I already told Millie that it's
Yeah,
not
she
magic.
said it wasn't magic. She just found some jewelry or something like that.
It's just a nice little necklace. I'm gonna sell it for some money.
That doesn't sound right.
Money.
Doesn't sound right.
Doesn't
Why?
sound right. Because it's the first circle thing that we've seen. Just
True.
let me see it. I have an idea.
I give it to you.
Okay.
Can I tell?
She holds out the collar, and you take it.
Can I roll Arcana?
Sure.
Can I help?
With an, I guess.
Help action.
Sure. Yeah. Help on. You get advantage on your roll.
Well, 19?
19. It doesn't seem to be magical in any nature whatsoever, but investigating it over and looking through it, you notice that there is a hidden compartment on it. It kind of stood out a moment just as you looked through it. There's a slip of parchment in this compartment. I assume you pull it out.
Yes.
And it looks to be written in some kind of code. Some magic code you don't understand.
Can I look at it and try and see if I can understand it?
You look at it. Even all of your 9 million languages you don't understand.
It's not thieves' camp.
It's not thieves' cant.
I can't believe it.
And with your successful Arcana check, I will also give you this, Willie. You know that this is some kind of code that could maybe be translated with a comprehend languages spell.
Either of you guys know how to comprehend languages?
I can comprehend a few of them.
With magic.
With magic? Oh, I know that as well. I know both. I know a whole bunch, and I know.
Oh, you can speak every language, right, Spencer?
Yeah.
That's
I understand all spoken languages.
all
I can't-
spoken. It was
yeah.
written.
Yeah, no, I can't read them.
I think if you cast that weird spell that lets you understand what everyone says, read it, then read that.
And I will. I
Yeah.
cast
This is not what I
languages.
wanted it to be. I want you to know that. I wanted it to be the secret to the magical ring, but it's not magic.
You cast comprehend languages and you read it, and it reads, "Look low and high for gold to hear a tale untold. Take the archway at the end, and on your way you'll wend. Beneath these runes, the initial A is inscribed."
Looks like our buddy, oh, what's his name?
Ass crack.
Yeah, ass crack. Yeah. Looks like he left the little thing again. Can you send it to me, Jacob?
That's correct. Yeah, give me a second.
Can I have my necklace back?
Oh, I might have broke it.
Thanks.
At least you know it has a secret compartment now.
Yeah, I'm gonna put stuff in there, like tiny scrolls with messages that don't make sense.
apparently is what it's meant for. I'm gonna go check this door.
All right, that door opens, and it opens into a room. It's very small, kind of like that your favorite room from earlier, and it has another door on the southern part.
I don't want to keep going down this. I'll open the next one.
You open the next door, and it opens to another very small room with a door in it.
Next. You guys coming?
Yeah.
We're right behind you.
You open the next door, and you find another small room with a door in it.
Let me guess, another small
As
room
you
with a door
open
in
this
it?
door, you open it to another small room with a door in it.
Wait, what?
We not see
You
that
open
door.
it,
What?
and you open yourself out onto the other room.
What?
I told you we should go through this door. Watch it
Fine.
leave.
This place is.
You open that
dumb.
door, and you find a small room.
I hate this thing. I hate this game. I don't want to play D&D ever again.
As Millie walks in, you notice that the south wall contains what looks like handles on the wall. You see on this wall, right next to Wild Willie, there is a hinge on the bottom of the door.
I want you to know Wild Willie was a typo. His name was gonna be Wily Willie, and I wrote Wild on instinct.
I like Wild Willie better.
Wily
I
Coyote.
point out the handles. We could open up there.
Eh.
You push it, and it kind of like
Wait,
it's
what?
hinged on the bottom.
Hold
and,
it.
or do you pull or
It
push?
has handles!
It has handles, so that would be a pole.
Oh, correct. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Well, it doesn't have handles.
Oh,
That was
Oh,
a misspell.
the handles are gone.
Handles are not there.
I'll push it.
You push it, and as the
I
hinge on the
noticed the
bottom,
hinge.
the door kind of just like falls forward. And
And there's another room with a
and
door.
there's another small room with nothing in it. Millie, however, notices there's a pivot on a central hinge.
Push this. So where's the pivot?
I will follow her
in the
instructions.
center, in the middle.
In the middle of the room?
Yeah, like there's like a hinge in the middle
What?
on a pivot.
So does this entire room move then? Push a wall. Just push a wall.
I
I'm gonna
have
move
an
into the room.
idea.
Okay,
I
then
have
do
an
your
idea.
idea.
I run back to the room with the 3.
The levers.
Oh my god.
All right, detail your adventure to
I don't know.
return to that room.
I literally just run through to it.
But you're gonna fall into a pit if you
Yeah,
don't.
show me how you do it.
Fuck, I don't. I go through here, and I
Right,
go
you go
through
there?
here, and I go through
Okay.
here.
All right, and then you
And then
got-
winged boots, because there's a trap right here.
Yeah, winged boots. You're good.
And
Okay.
then down to here. I accidentally turned one of them upside down somehow.
And you go
Trap
downwards.
should be right
and,
here, and I go downwards, down to.
And
Oh.
then you go all the way down to here.
I moved my mini off the map,
No, yeah, I got you. You're in
Okay.
your thing.
and I pull one.
All right, you pull a lever.
And I go all the way back.
Willie
anything
is
change?
gone. Willie is gone for about 5 minutes, and as he returns, nothing has changed.
Nope. Whatever you did didn't work.
I pull the lever.
Oh. Yeah, that didn't work.
Oh my god.
This
I'm
lever
so
seemed to be
glad.
pointless.
I will try to pivot the room.
The room does not move.
Can I investigate and see how this pivot
Yeah.
is supposed to work?
You don't even have to roll. As you look at it, you notice that the door just probably is like a turnstile door.
Do I know where to push in order to start?
Yeah, like the
turnstile?
left or the right side will move it.
Push it.
Swings open
Okay.
to another small room.
Oh, my favorite.
This one is hinged on the top. There's
Push.
a handle on the bottom.
Oh. Pull.
You have to pull it upwards, and then you guys have to kind of like duck in, and then you have to close it behind you and run in quickly.
Okay.
We do that.
All right, it opens up to a slightly larger room.
Oh!
You
Guys,
notice
we've made progress. We're in a hallway now.
Callie and Millie, you notice at the end of the hallway, all the way on the left side, straight ahead at the end, you notice that it slides upwards.
Slides upwards? What do you mean?
Yeah,
by
it
that?
looks like you could like slide it
So
up.
it's like this.
Ah.
Yeah, like it's not hinged, it just slides.
Try and push that wall right there. Yeah.
You grab it from the bottom and it slides up.
It's like a garage door.
I just realized
like a
I
garage
should
door.
probably.
To another small room.
Oh, fucking
We
hell.
downgraded.
There are hinges. It is hinged on the sides.
I probably should have been drawing this map
Hinge,
somehow
hinge.
somewhere.
Like
Two
hinge and
hinges?
hinge. Yep,
Hmm.
on both sides.
Oh, it's like double doors.
I'm gonna try and push the one, not on the one where it looks, but the other, the
Correct.
door next.
It is like saloon doors. They just both kind of saloon open. And you come to another small rectangular room.
Oh.
This one is like the one in the other room, but it slides to the left.
Slide
to the left.
Slide to the right.
It opens up to another
Crisscross.
small room. Crisscross.
What the
This
And
hell?
this room,
Have you ever read this before, Tyler?
I've been in it before with Dunhella.
Okay.
So
I changed it though. I made it good.
yeah.
And even then it wasn't good. The door in front of you has 7 studs in a row, and basically 7 a variation of Matthew Mercer and Jack.
Ooh, yeah.
No. Oh, okay.
Liam O'Brien, though?
No, 7 like nails basically. There's just 7 of them. 7 studs. They look like buttons, like you could push them.
All right.
I'm gonna push all of them.
Uh-oh.
Okay, in what order?
Top to bottom.
Smack, smack, smack.
Oh.
Completely chaotic order.
In chaotic order. Tink, they all pop back up.
Okay, so not all of them down.
What?
So explain it again. So it's like 7
It's like
studs.
Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 buttons in a row, and you just went click, 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 click.
Can you
Yeah.
send?
They
Can you
all-
send what the
all-
mess?
They were
Can
like
you send
this.
what a Severak's other message said to us, or A's message?
A.
Okay, I'll
Can you
send
send
I
it
don't
to
know
us?
why in my entire career of knowing a Sarek's name did I ever come up with ass crack. That is so good.
When you get a bunch of disgruntled players, it's like we're gonna come up with anything.
The fuck does wind even mean? With an E. Go in a specified direction, typically slowly or by an indirect. Fuck you.
This is very indirect.
Look low and high for gold. Yep. Here, tell untold. Take the archway at the end. On your way.
This is. I'm assuming we're wending right now. So.
Mm-hmm. What color are all of the things? Are they all silver?
The studs.
Sorry, what?
The
What color are
studs.
the
What color are
studs?
they?
They're all like a silvery color.
I'm gonna press all of them again, but from left to right.
From left to right. Click, 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 click. They all sink in, and you watch as the door, you're like staring at the studs, and then you watch as they get closer towards you. You look up and the door is falling downwards. on
Oh,
top of you.
jeez.
All of you roll a dexterity saving throw.
I have.
Advantage.
I got 28.
19.
22.
Which I'm almost certain is gonna fail anyways, because this dungeon hates me.
Because Gary Gygax.
Mm-hmm. What'd you get?
19.
19. Everybody else?
22.
22?
28.
28. You dodge the door. It then opens up into a long hallway.
Oh, not a small room, guys.
No. Long
Holy
hallway.
shit.
I don't see the long hallway. Oh, there we go.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh
god.
boy. This is where the colors come in.
So it would seem.
In this room,
Why
you
did I agree to
find what looks like a long mosaic-like hallway, much like the first room that you guys were in, and it looks like
Jesus
there's
Christ.
doors and what looks like inlaid tiles, and the walls and ceilings are painted with figures of animals and strange signs and glyphs. There are also on the walls globes that are two-dimensional that are painted on the walls, and they are each a different color.
Okay. Yeah, this is where the colors come in, I guess.
Mhm.
I need to minorly de-stress. Excuse me for a moment.
What are you doing?
He's de-stressing.
By what?
He's just taking it in.
Just.
All right. No, I don't think you guys can see it because you're not on. Because it's on my screen. So they're gonna get to see it. I just hucked a bunch of dice across the wall. All right. Why did I agree to this?
Because treasure.
No, not my character. Me.
Oh, Colton. Wow.
Oh, that's a million dice. Yeah, you guys got a long hallway with a bunch of orbs.
Wow.
Or okay.
Okay, so
You guys remember Orbeez?
No,
I know what Orbeez are.
You don't remember Orbeez?
I don't know what they are.
Wow.
so we
As soon as
have.
you make your way in, Millie, you would notice that these two doors right here are false doors. They do not lead anywhere.
Well,
Like
Those
our
As
doors-
do
doors
you,
here.
Callie.
yeah.
You both
Just,
notice that those two doors lead nowhere.
Hey guys, we got some doors over here.
They
They're
don't go
fake.
anywhere.
Oh,
oh God. There seems to be a thing at the very end of the hall over there. Way over there, I can barely see.
what do you think all the colors mean?
I don't know, but
I
I
don't
don't
know.
like it.
Me neither. I don't like anything here.
Sorry, give me 1 second.
Shun green
If you can, right?
if you can, but night's good color is for those of great valor. If shades of red stand for blood, the wise will not need sacrifice, aught but a loop of magical metal. You're well along your march.
The best part about this entire thing is that none of the hints make any sense.
Nope.
And it could just be that this like riddle is bullshit, and
Because also it says if you find the false, you find the true. So I don't believe anything here. I don't like anything.
What if the false is that the entire riddle is bullshit?
yeah.
You want to
Well,
just try
that's
walking through?
Walking through what?
Well, there's like a hallway at the end, right?
Yeah, you see what looks like an archway.
Sure,
ahead.
let's just go.
Go
Alright.
ahead.
You guys make your way down, and nothing seems to happen as you make your way closer. But as you come close, 3 stones in the archway in front of you begin to glow.
Hmm.
The left-hand base stone shines with an olive hue. The one on the right glows citron, and the keystone 7 feet overhead
Focus.
gives off a russet light.
Go. Have to
Citron.
look up these. these
Okay.
words.
Russet. I think I know what
It's like
russet
brown,
looks
right?
like. Yeah, reddish brown. What was the first one?
It looks to be an olive hue.
Oh, the first one was normal.
First
Okay.
one is olive hue. The left-hand base stone shines olive hue. The one on the right glows citron,
Oh, yeah, of course.
and the keystone 7 feet overhead gives off a russet light.
How do you spell russet?
RUSSET, like the potato.
Ah.
That's why it's brown.
Yep, it's like a dirty green, an orangish, like a dirty orange, and like a brown.
Reddish brown.
We have olives in the fridge. Sounds so good.
Go get olives.
And what do we see through the doorway?
Nothing, only what looks like cloudy
Is it
vapors.
mist? God,
Oh,
I'm not going first this
who
time.
wants to bet that
Let's
this
go.
would get us back into the place, into the?
How about you go and tell us?
I can't tell you guys if I leave.
Will you come back? You can,
I won't be able to come out if I go into the hole, because I can't fly out.
We'll wait
I'm
5
literally the
minutes
only
for
one.
you.
Yeah.
Do you have a particular one you want?
You don't know.
want to
You don't know
press?
how to send like a message with your mind.
No.
Dang. Well,
I've never needed to do it. I've never talked to you guys before.
that's true. You
For the
don't.
past
You don't.
10 years.
You don't like. You don't like send like a message to like your mom or anything. I mean, you must have a mom. You're a person, right?
My mom's dead.
Oh shoot, that sucks. I'm sorry.
Don't you remember? You're the one who killed her.
I killed your mom. I must have.
See, this is why it's so much easier to just be raised by wolves.
Why are you friends with me if I killed your mom? You were raised by wolves.
Yeah,
No, my mom was an asshole. Doesn't matter. So
Oh,
I'm
So
the
I
leader of the
killed-
pack now. They thought it was
I like this
impossible.
backstory we're building up now.
They said that a
I've got a
human could
mom.
never. They said
I got
that
a
a human. They said that a human could never lead a pack of wolves.
Hmm.
But just like the stories, I have done
Just. Okay, all right.
all right. I'm gonna walk in. I think.
so.
You step in.
I might.
Are you gonna press any color?
Callie, are you down there? I'm
Yeah.
gonna move you down there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Whee!
I love
Alright.
the across the screen.
Yep.
Oh,
No.
I rolled a dice by accident.
Shun
okay.
green if you can.
So olive.
Hmm.
Like my hair?
Your hair is green.
Yeah, look.
What?
If you look at the
The mini.
icon, the mini, it's green.
Oh. Oh, nice. Well, should I hit green?
I
Because it
guess.
says shun green if you can.
So
doesn't
would
mean
that
that you should
mean
always
ignore it
shun
or turn it off?
Hmm.
I say, hit it.
Hit it?
Hit it.
All right, I will touch the
Sure.
green one, the olive one.
You touch it, and it seems to vanish back into a normal stone.
And then I'm going to walk through.
You're gonna walk through.
Rip.
Callie steps through into the hue and disappears before your very eyes. Callie,
Mhm.
you appear
Hmm.
at the very beginning where you started, but you are naked.
Nice.
You have nothing on you.
Nice.
Your bags, your clothing, your items, your boots, they are all missing.
Cool. Is that tavern door still there?
No.
Oh. I'm just gonna sit down. I'm just gonna sit.
You sit down.
Yep.
All right, so we're going in after 5 minutes, right?
Going in? No.
Yeah, that's what we said. We were going to give you 5 minutes and then come get you.
Well, come get her. So we have to go back to the levers.
She can fly out. So if she's not coming back, different issue.
Yeah, 5 minutes pass.
Yeah.
I'm just chilling. I'm vibing.
All right.
Naked as the day I was born.
I
You
mean,
want to
if
go?
she
You go
doesn't,
first.
if she doesn't come back, that means she's dead, probably.
Does it?
This place is trying to kill us. Clearly. If we do the wrong thing,
I wonder where all my stuff went.
it got vaporized
I hope
because
not.
of the vapors.
Why didn't I get vaporized?
Because of the vapors. Ooh.
Well, I guess we need to try to figure this puzzle out then.
I suppose so. Or just leave. Just never
Honestly.
come back.
I wouldn't be opposed.
Screw this place. I don't care enough about.
After the 5 minutes, I feel as if my friends have given up on me. And I start walking back.
All right. How do you walk back?
I can see the traps though, so
Yeah, you can see the traps.
I'm
There's
sorry.
one right here.
I'm just gonna walk around them.
All right.
I also
there's
start
an
walking
open doorway
back.
right here. I assume you jump over.
I also start walking back, but my back is the other back.
Got it.
This green sphere right here. Can I poke it?
You poke it.
Does it do anything?
No.
Okay.
You guys make your way through this conundrum of doors and walls and whatnot, and you're making your way through right here, and the two of you meet up in this room.
Hey,
You notice that Callie is naked.
I'm super naked. All my stuff's gone. So I think I'm gonna go home. Actually,
With all your stuff gone?
yeah. I mean,
He'll. Oh,
nudity
no.
a crime?
Never mind, he won't.
He's shirtless.
I give you my pants. We'll be in the same position. Yeah. You're my little
What do I have in my starting gear? Do I have anything I can provide in terms of?
I'm chilling. I don't mind being naked. I'm just I
All
want
right.
all my shit back. Like,
Well, then we probably need to keep going through this.
is Millie dead?
No,
No.
you sound
I would
disappointed.
just like
I'm gonna
to-
make my way back
to
in here.
remind the audience, they're level 20.
And we're just like,
We
"I'll
haven't
go
had to
home."
roll fucking dice. We could be
I think
level
so.
1 and we would be in the exact same situation if we had these items.
I'm
It would
gonna.
be exactly the same. I give you a javelin. At the very least, you can
I don't.
defend
I
yourself.
need a weapon.
What,
I have
we
my
to fight
hands.
something?
It didn't
Oh,
take
right.
my hands.
Take my hand.
Take my
It just took all. It just took my dignity. I wonder if I walk through again, I'll get all my stuff back. I'm trying.
You're going to step through again?
Yep.
Oh,
You
can I do
disappear.
something?
As you step through, you hear Millie going, and she's gone.
Okay.
What were you
Now-
gonna say?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
You appear at the beginning of the dungeon again,
With.
still naked.
All right.
Can I touch the stone,
Okay.
one of the glowy stones, and cast Identify?
Okay, you cast Identify.
I like how Millie didn't even question. Or sorry, yeah, Millie.
Yeah, it's just like naked.
It's like, what?
Oh, how about
Oh.
Oh, why was she naked?
You go
Whatever.
over to the wall and you cast Identify. And can you read Identify to me?
You choose one object that you must touch throughout the casting of the spell. If it is a magic item or some other magic imbued object, you learn its properties and how to use them, whether it requires attunement to use, and how many charge it has, if any. You learn whether any spells are affecting the item and what they are. If the item was created by a spell, you learn which spell created it. If you instead touch a creature, but that doesn't matter here.
All right. Callie walks back in, still naked.
It didn't work, I see.
Still naked.
Still naked.
Millie, you go over towards the wall and cast Identify. Your spell gives you nothing.
Damn it.
Wait.
All right. So
Nothing?
green steals all your shit.
Wait.
Um,
Wait. Wait a minute.
What?
Nothing at all.
I didn't get anything from that, no?
Does
From
that mean it's
the
not
area
even?
of the wall that you touched?
I touched one of the stones that was that was originally growing.
Yeah.
But-
What I'm wondering is, like, if you cast it on a wall, would it affect the entire wall?
I mean,
I don't know.
Yeah.
It says you touch one object. Doesn't
well, it's an object
specify.
and it's all connected. So I would say yes.
So here's my question
I'm
for
not
the
the
par-
DM.
for the party: if the stones aren't magical, then what does touching them even do anything?
Mm,
So, okay.
Could you cast
Can,
it on the
can I
mist?
try something?
Sure.
Callie, can you put your hand into the mist but not go through?
Okay, you stick your hand into the mist. As you stick it in, you stick your hand in.
Is your
Nothing
hand just-
seems to happen.
your hand's just in the mist.
She teleports.
Oh.
After a moment or two, and you're back over here.
wow.
Okay, well that didn't work. Because I wanted to see if
Right.
I could just cast it on
Yep.
the mist, but it didn't work. I don't like this place. Let's just leave.
To the carnival, you'll come.
I don't think there's anywhere else to go.
There's other pathways.
Plus, we need to get her stuff back.
If you find the false and you find the true. Into the
There are
cloud.
other pathways that we haven't gone now.
We found the fake doors, so maybe this is the real door. We just have to figure out how to get through it. We found the false.
All right, I have granted upon myself a feeling of great pity. So don't dick with me, chat, or anybody watching the video. I want everybody to roll an investigation check.
I don't even want to. I don't want
I
to.
mean,
Investigation to find my stuff?
Just roll investigation.
I mean, I rolled.
13.
It makes it 21
21. Okay.
because I rolled a 3 and it makes it a 10.
Willie and Callie.
I did
1.
get it.
1. All right.
13.
13.
Yes.
All right, so Millie, you're the only one that notices that there looks to be an illusory doorway that leads this way and
Leads
this
where?
way.
Where are they?
I've revealed them.
Oh, okay.
You notice as you look around the room, you're like, hey, those look shimmery and strange. And as you go over towards them, they seem to be illusory. You can just walk right through the wall.
Huh.
Is that
Okay.
is that black or is it brown?
And
It is black, and then that one is the color is red.
okay. Well, I found the red in the night color.
I
figure out what
think
they
we
do.
should go through the black one. Or we should go through
Okay.
red.
Okay, hold on. Well, what does the thing say? Shun green if you can, but night's good color is for those of great valor. I mean, we have valor. Maybe we should go through that one. Or, if shades of red stand for blood, the wise will not need sacrifice loop of magical metal. We don't have anything about magical metal, so.
And it already took all my magical metal.
Yeah, so let's go through the black because we have valor, right? And no dignity.
Sure,
You
go first.
Okay.
All right. You make your way in. As you make your way, let me go ahead and hold this right here.
We just leave. We're just like, fuck this place. Screw over your video.
They hated it so
got
much
through
we
3
quit.
rooms and gave up.
Yeah.
Again,
More than 3 rooms. There's
this
a lot
is-
of small rooms.
This is another one of those situations where it's like as a player, it just doesn't feel good because it feels like the character doesn't really matter. It's like this is all stuff that we just have to arbitrarily figure out ourselves.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the thing with this one is it's not really
It's a tunnel, and the tunnel goes along, and it seems to go downwards, and it seems to go under the room you were just in, and then continues along.
Are you following us, too?
Yeah.
Sponsor.
I'm
I guess
assuming
it'd
you're
be
gonna tell
Callie.
me if I ever find
I feel like Gary
anything if I
Gygax was
24
like,
passive
it doesn't
perception.
matter how cool
Yes.
you are. This shit is gonna make you want to die.
Yeah,
Hey, Tyler, I know we're supposed to play Avnia tomorrow, but I feel like I just don't want to play D&D for like a month after this. So
Rip.
You open up to another room.
I'm actually glad that we didn't get Victoria in on this. I feel like she would quit D&D after it.
This game is literally just
One of two things would have happened if we got Victoria in on it. She would have figured all of it out immediately, or she would quit D&D.
Millie, as you make your way to the end of the tunnel, you notice it ends in solid stone. You can tell with your perception that it is in fact fake, and you step through it.
Walk through it.
Wow.
You see what is obviously some form of temple area. There are scenes of normal life painted on the walls, but the people have rotting flesh, skeletal hands, worms eating them, and so forth. Nothing is real.
What?
In the chat.
Nothing is real. Everything is permitted?
Yet there are also depicted various religious symbols of good alignment. There is a mosaic path leading from the 4 rows of the wooden pews that face the worship area. In front of the pews, a wooden railing divides the room. South of it is an altar in front of a tiered dais on which sits a wooden chair.
So I'm curious, really quick. This is also a question for you, Jacob, because I actually have the number. How long do you guys think we've been playing?
Oh boy.
2 hours.
2 hours.
Jacob?
It's about 2.5 hours.
Yeah, 2 hours. Okay.
Yeah.
It feels like it's been a lot longer.
It feels like it's been longer.
It feels like it's been a week. This is the opposite of like the past games that we've been having in the Gaffney and stuff.
That's so funny. Oh man.
Yeah, with Acne, it's like, I'm tired, but I want to keep playing, but I know we should stop. With this, it's like,
It's been like 5
With
hours.
this, it's like, hey, can we split this into like a 4-shot?
I'm also
kind of
like,
done.
we did this, we played through this like, I don't know, years ago, and like, this is the only part that I vaguely remember is losing, someone losing all of their stuff by walking through mist, and which now is me, and this room, but only because there was the chair at the top.
I immediately remember. I didn't remember the mist. I remembered that happened, but I didn't remember how. I immediately knew what was happening when I stepped into the 2x2 room. I was like, God damn, I don't want to deal with this.
The thing I remember is the black maw. That thing I remember.
Yeah.
Of course.
Fun fact for those of you guys watching, we actually, the very first time we did this, had someone go into it. And if you go into it, you just die. Nothing, nothing
save,
else.
No anything.
You just die.
Yeah.
You don't even get a chance to do anything.
I think your soul's gone and everything. You can't get brought back or anything.
Yeah, you're dead. You're instantly vaporized.
Fun times. Anyways,
bye-bye.
You're in a chapel.
Dead guys.
Can I roll?
Dead guys. Dead guys in a chapel. That's usually a bad sign.
Sure, roll religion.
Can I roll investigation?
Knowledge on
what this is.
I am not a smart man, so I will not roll either of those
is
things.
a 21.
Smart man.
I just hit things.
I am not the smart man.
What'd you get on your roll?
21.
21. And you, Spencer?
I don't want to talk about it.
Nah.
You don't want to talk about it? All right, sounds good. You don't know. This doesn't seem to be a part of any particular religion or anything like that. It definitely seems to depict some type of a plague or undeath.
Okay. Well, that seems lovely. Can I go up to this chair?
Yep.
And can
how do you get up to that chair?
I'm following the path.
Follow the path. There's that altar directly in front of it, made of that like shimmering blue color. And well, here, let me read you this. As you get to here, the chair is nicely carved and padded, but seems unremarkable. On either side of the dais are large brass candelabras, each holding 5 white candles. In each corner of the southern wall is a large white pottery urn, stoppered with a brass wood plug. Sprawled on the floor near the west wall is a human skeleton in black chainmail that is badly rusted and damaged. The skeleton's outstretched arms point to another archway set in the wall. The opening is filled with opaque, bright orange vapors. So the vapors in this one over here are orange.
I'm gonna be like, that's over here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey, I don't mean any offense, but if we're gonna step through more vapor shit, maybe you should be the one to do it.
All right.
You have nothing to lose, quite literally.
My life.
You can still fight.
You step through the archway?
Yep.
As Callie steps through the archway, she disappears.
Do I die?
Give me one moment.
Is this the one I think it is?
I think. I don't remember. At this point.
Oh no!
You seem to be in like a sauna.
Oh.
It's just a small room with vapor everywhere. It's like very hard to breathe.
Oh, that's not nice. It's hot in here. Can they hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really hot in here, but it's...
Does it go anywhere?
Nope. It's just a hot room.
All right.
I'm gonna walk out.
That's very...
As you step out, you feel a transformation take a hold of you, and you feel your body change. Question for you, Callie. What is your alignment?
Oh.
What?
What? That's different.
I don't know. Lawful good.
Neutral.
You are now chaotic evil.
Oh, well.
And you are also a man.
Oh. And I'm naked still.
You are now a naked man who is evil.
You want to go back in there?
Yeah, I hate this.
Back in, and
Yeah, that was not lovely to see.
Yep. No.
Let
Am
me
I still
guess.
dude in
Let
here?
me guess. It changes you, but it doesn't change you back.
as you go
This
back
time you change
inside,
a race.
as you go back inside, you feel yourself teleported.
To the beginning.
What?
Callie disappears.
Am I at the front?
You reappear at the beginning of the dungeon. You are back to being a woman.
Do I
You
have-
are also lawful good.
Do I have my stuff?
No, you are still naked.
I imagine someone outside the thing just keeps seeing you pop. There's a naked.
She's just like, "Ah!"
Where do you think she went?
I walk back.
Lots of different
and I'm
ways.
grumpy.
Oh, I can hear.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Kelly. I am wrong. I failed you, Gygax. I'm so sorry. You step in, and it's just like before. Steam room.
Yeah.
Everything's normal.
Okay.
Okay.
And you melt and die.
Do you step out, or do you stay in there?
Yeah, I'll go back out.
You step out. You take 3 psychic damage.
Ow.
You are still a man, but you are lawful good.
Okay.
What?
My brain hurts, and I still have a penis.
My brain hurts too, but I don't mean my characters.
There's also an altar directly in front of you, Millie.
Did anything else change?
Oh.
Maybe
Is
you
there
go in
anything-
again.
Is there anything on the altar?
On the altar,
Like a Bible?
it just looks to be like it's. It looks to.
We need
have
one right now.
A block of strange material that glows with an inner light of opalescent blue.
There's just a block?
Blue.
There's a
What about the dead man?
Check him.
The corpse
Maybe you
on the
wanna
ground is
put
a
on-
skeleton that is wearing black armor.
Maybe you want to put the armor on to cover your dangly bits.
No. I'm chilling. Is there anything in this box?
In the urn, you open it, and there's nothing inside.
Wouldn't wearing armor also make you worse at what you do?
Can
Yep.
You go over to that altar, and as soon as you make your way over there, you notice with your passive perception that there seems to be a
8,000 dragons.
roll the initiative?
There is in the wall right here. I'll move you over towards it.
Okay.
Right here. You find a small slot with the letter O faintly traced above it.
There's an O
Hmm.
with a slot. We need
Oh?
metal. Yep.
Oh, the magical ring.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't have one.
We don't have one of those. Is there one on the
Try-
gentleman there?
You
I'll
don't
look
find
on-
them.
Can I investigate this
I have a
chair?
question, Jacob.
You investigate the chair. Roll investigation.
Does the
Yes.
size of the circle happen to look similar to the size of the thing that we got off of the gargoyle?
No.
Okay.
Good,
It
'cause
actually,
it's
it also looks to be almost
Yeah.
too big for a ring.
25.
All right, hang on. Give me a moment.
Sorry, I forgot. It's a choker for a halfling, not a gargoyle.
gone.
Joker.
I like how done we are at this with this.
We're 2 hours in!
We've done
I'm
nothing.
naked and a man.
You guys are getting better at this.
We haven't been able to do anything. It literally feels like we have
Getting
accomplished
better at this?
nothing. And I don't remember what it is, but I remember that there's an ass pool at the end of this thing too, and I don't remember what it is.
That's cool.
Ass pool?
Yes, that's what they're called. It's when someone pulls something out of their ass to make it easier or more difficult.
Oh yeah.
Pool. I said pool.
All
That
right,
too.
I thought so too.
sorry. Yeah, the there's just a slot in the wall. What you notice? There's like a slot, and there's an O above it. You go over towards the chair. And you look at it, and you turn it upside down, look behind it, look all over it, and it just seems to be a nice chair.
That's where Matt got his inspiration.
It's just a chair.
You could sit in it.
I'll sit on it. I'm tired.
You sit in the
I
chair.
don't have any shoes.
You feel great.
I feel amazing.
You see the
Completely
altar
naked.
You see the altar down below you. It glows a blue color. There is a slot on the wall with an O above it.
And I am naked.
Can I investigate the altar?
Yeah. How are you investigating it?
I'm going. If it's glowing, is it glowing? You said, right?
Yes.
Can I ritual cast identify on it?
You cast Identify on the altar. Do you guys wait 10 minutes?
Yeah.
Millie goes over and casts Identify on it, and as you kind of cast your magic over it and wait, you notice that this thing seems to have spells charged into it.
Oh.
The first one is Lightning Bolt, and the second one is Fireball.
Oh.
I'm sorry, what?
Do I know how those are activated?
If you touch it.
Oh, don't touch it.
Oh, I won't. I'm chilling right
Because
here on this chair.
it's gonna try and kill you, probably.
I'm pretty strong, actually.
You want to try and touch it and see? I'm gonna go way over here. The mouth is open. Should we go through the other pathway then, the red one?
I can't give up either because I'm the one recording bullshit.
It just leaves.
I mean, I guess I could turn my camera off and just start playing Final Fantasy VII or something.
Can I lift up the chair?
Yeah, you tilt it and lift it up.
Bless you, sir.
Yeah, Moose is sneezing.
Is that picking up? Streamlab?
I don't know.
It is!
That's great.
It was in Spencer's camera. There's Moose in the corner sneezing.
He's sneezing in the corner.
He has allergies. You okay?
He just does that for a while. He'd be like,
Should we go back up to the other pathway and see if
I
there's
don't
another?
know.
Did anyone check the
let's do that.
pews?
No. Can I look over the pews?
yeah, which pew?
I'm just
All of them?
I'm just gonna kind of walk by and
Yeah.
walk and just kind of look through Great Grace.
You notice that the pews, their seats do lift up. They hinge. They have
I
hinges on them.
lift up one of them.
You lift up one of them.
The one right next to me.
Got it. Okay. And as you open the pews, you notice that inside of them, in specifically those, there looks to be about piles and piles of gold underneath the pews.
What?
Surrounding the gold, in the middle of them, like in between them, looks to be like a metal rod, like a tube. There's 3 tubes. And then as you open it, all of the pews flap upwards. They all have tubes, and the tubes spew gas into the room. Everybody roll a Constitution saving throw except for the monk.
I'm glad I'm immune to poison. Not immune. I'm glad that I'm constantly raging.
Constantly raging.
It's always angry. I rolled a 17.
22.
You both succeed. The gas makes you cough for a little bit, but you're fine.
Is there
Does it
any
continue?
chance
Does it
my
continue
stuff-
spewing it?
Continues for like about 12 seconds, and then it does. It's done.
Okay. Well, we found a bunch of gold.
I needed my comfort pillow.
Rip.
Well,
Does
I
anyone
guess-
have any way to carry all this?
I don't
Hi.
know, Millie. What do
I'm
you?
not,
I
I'm
am-
not, I'm not asking you,
Hi,
Shove
I'm
it up
the
my ass, I guess.
Mr.
Miss,
Dick now.
I am still a woman.
I'm the strongest person in the universe, probably.
Weird flex, but okay.
So I can carry the
can you try and get all this gold and bring it?
My strength is 22. Show me another human whose strength is 22.
Oh my god.
Can you try and grab all this gold and bring it out to the front?
I'll take a bag. I'll fill it with gold. I have my backpack.
I toss you my backpack as well.
I'll just fill them all with gold.
Okay.
Can I?
Fill your bags with about 2,000 gold pieces.
Cool. You guys think this will pay for like a cart home or something?
I
We just
hope
leave.
so. Oh, Louis, careful.
We'll see.
Well, let's go the other way.
Oh, you know what? I can just carry.
What?
I can just carry it. It doesn't encumber me at all.
So jingling around in his fat pockets is Willie.
How much gold was there in all the pews?
He said we got about 2,000.
Just 2,000 in total? Or are we leaving some behind? Jacob?
I mean, there's 2,000 in the one pew. Well, okay, so they all blasted open. So
They're all
the front
blasted
two
open.
ones each have 2,000 gold pieces. So there's 2,000 in the first one. There's 2,000 in the second one.
Okay.
The next ones have 3,000 electrum pieces. And
Nope, leaving
the
that.
next ones, the
Worthless.
back four each have 4,000 silver pieces.
Don't care about silver either.
Yeah, let's just do the gold.
You have 4,000 gold.
All right, let's.
Cool. Are you putting all that in?
Yep,
Are you just holding it?
I'm just holding it.
Cool.
By the by, I don't know if I'm ever gonna get to do this because we haven't gotten to swing anything at anything. But when I'm raging, I can use a bonus action on my turn to knock a large or smaller creature prone when I hit it. There's no
That's
save.
amazing.
There's no save.
That's insane.
It's just a thing I can do.
That's
but I
crazy.
can't do
I like
it.
how sad you sound when
It's
saying
just
it
a
too.
thing I can do.
Let's go back out to. We're gonna get back out of this room. We're gonna go over here, and we're gonna go in there.
All right, you make
Me
your way
too.
down into this
Fucking
way,
yeet.
and it ends in a stone wall. You notice with your 20 passive perception that it is not a stone
It's a
wall.
fake wall! Holy shit! That hasn't happened yet in this entire dungeon! I can't believe it!
Upset we are.
To a small room. It looks to be a room with 3 chests. One of the chests is iron, one chest is made of wood, and the other one is gold.
Can I roll investigation?
I'm just gonna go
one?
open the gold one.
You walk forward and open the gold one. You open the gold one, and a swarm of poisonous snakes slither out and attack. Roll initiative.
Of course.
Wait, that's real?
Yes.
Yes, apparently. Wait, what?
19.
I was not joking.
Be careful, Calvary, that the snake doesn't bite you in the dick.
Thank you. Now I have to fear for snakes.
Callie, what'd you get?
27.
27. Millie.
S.
And Willie.
19.
I like how we both roll the same thing all the
Callie,
time.
you were first.
I run up to the snakes,
Okay.
and I'd like to attack them.
Roll attack on the snakes.
24.
That hits.
That'd be 11 bludgeoning damage.
11 bludgeoning damage to the snakes.
Yes.
It is resistant to your bludgeoning
I
damage.
don't.
Even though it's magical?
Correct.
Wow,
Because
that's
there's a bunch of them.
I
stupid.
don't know. I don't know whether I'm laughing because I'm laughing
29.
or because it's my immediate response physically to try to avoid crying on stream.
29 is my next
That hits.
It's,
I love how
10
like,
more damage.
10 more
upset we
damage.
are at this
All right.
goddamn.
Doing anything else?
I will use my bonus action to
It's so bad. I'm sorry, Gary, but no.
flurry of blows.
Flurry of blows.
I wouldn't care if there was any rhyme or reason to it, but it's just like, hey, fuck you.
That's a 17.
That's what it's designed to do. It's literally designed to be a fuck you to OP characters.
You thought you could roll dice in the dice game?
Just add that damage together for me, Spencer.
We're rolling dice right now.
29 more damage.
You kill all the snakes.
Punch.
Dick slinging Callie runs forward and just you individually kill every snake.
I'm Wild Willie.
I open this chest.
All right.
Oh man.
Yeah, open the next one.
I have to plug in my headphones because they're about to die.
Okay. You open. Which one do you open?
The one I'm next to.
The wooden one.
Mm-hmm.
Was
You
there
open the wooden
was
one.
there anything else in the
There's
gold
nothing in the
chest?
chest. And
Okay.
then as you open it, a giant skeleton appears. Roll initiative.
What?
I remember that.
Does it come out of the chest?
Yeah.
No, it just appears.
Like
You
actually,
open it, there's nothing in the chest, and it appears.
just how it fit. It's just like
Just it's here now.
It's-
Yes, it just spawns.
How
It's
big is
summoned.
it?
It's huge.
Oh,
okay,
so I'm
wow,
right next
mob.
Yeah. Callie, what'd you get?
25.
Millie,
to it. 27.
Wow,
Willie.
20, the best I can roll.
Like you guys are getting like really good initiatives too. Like it's really funny. All right, Millie, you were first.
I took the alert sheet.
She draws her rapier and stabby stab.
All right, stab it.
I
Oh.
can't even knock this fucking thing.
Can someone please out there draw a
Callie,
naked
it's your
monk
turn.
that says, I am Wild Willie?
Your character is
Not Wild
fucking
Willie.
dick.
Tell
Not Wild Willie, it's your
Victoria too.
turn.
Yeah, I will.
What'd you get to hit?
It's not my turn anymore.
What?
Why?
Natural 1.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, that's crit fail. Callie, it's your turn.
That's actually a thing, and
Attack rolls.
Yeah, I
I
can't.
ran up.
Stand there, Millie.
Why not?
I wasn't there.
Oh,
I was right there.
I
I was
thought
right
I
there.
was you. Can I go here?
No, that's
No.
his
that's its
space.
space.
Oh.
All the red
Oh,
is
so I
in
can
space.
attack him from where I
You
am?
get- Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
He's like this.
Well, he's huge, right?
By
Yeah.
the way, I
So
always
stand
have
there, 'cause
my.
he's two size categories bigger.
By
than
the
me.
way, I always have my cloak of displacement up.
Amazing. What?
Just so
Sorry,
you
what'd you say?
I said I can't stand there if he's two size categories bigger than me, right?
Oh, yes, you can actually, because he's two size categories bigger than you.
That's
right,
a,
that's a
wait,
rule.
that's a thing?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can enter its space if it's two size categories.
Can you
bigger than
end your turn in its space?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
What? Okay.
Or two size categories smaller than you, because you can stand over it.
Things I learned today.
Well, so like you can stand at Tarrasque space because you're going to be underneath the Tarrasque.
It'll step on you, but
Step on you.
I'm gonna attack twice
All right,
with a 21 and a 27.
both hit.
Rad.
Are you doing bludgeoning damage?
I am.
It is vulnerable, so double all your damage.
It is?
Yes, it is.
Wow. Hold on.
Welcome to 5e, where they're nicer than 3.5. In 3.5, they were just resistant to everything else.
Oof.
Nope.
I love that you're just holding the pillow for
32.
comfort.
32.
Yeah.
All right.
It's doubled already.
All right.
Does it die?
You punch the crap out of its knee, and it doesn't make any noises because it's a skeleton.
Does it die though?
No.
Oh, well then I will free of blows. Wait, no. Colton should get to hit something. I will.
The actual fighter should hit something.
Yeah, I will end my turn.
All right.
I was
Willie, it
tempted
is
to
your
see.
turn.
I was tempted to see how long the speed run could go before I got hit. All right, I'm gonna swing twice with the great axe.
Okay.
Reckless attacking, because of course I am.
Okay.
So 23 and 31 to hit.
Yep, both hit.
Cool. Oh. And then so 21 plus 13 plus 8 is 29, 42 damage.
42 damage. All right.
Can't knock it prone. That's okay.
It is bloodied.
Yay.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Is there anything else? Looks like that's it.
All right. It's the skeleton's turn. It's going to attack you, Willie.
Oh, no.
Which one?
Willie, Wild Willie, with 3 attacks.
Which one?
Has advantage.
Advantage on Wild Willie.
It does have.
1, 2, 3. That's 25, 17, 28.
Reroll the crit.
Reroll the crit. Why reroll it?
Lucky.
Oh.
I'm not feeling like I am right now, but what was the other dice on the crit too? Because I can
the
pick
other
any
die
of
on the
three.
crit is a 6.
I'll take the 6.
All right, so that's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 14.
So 2 would miss.
So okay, so 1 hits.
Yeah.
So that is. Oh, it rolled a crit. Sorry. That is 15 slashing damage.
Which is halved to
7.
7.
Millie, it's your turn.
Cool. I'm gonna try to actually stab it this time.
All right, go for it.
And stab. That should stab. I'm assuming 25 hits.
25 hits.
Oh, there it is.
Cool. Roll that. Cool. Plus.
Do you have a knife, Colton?
Roll. I have a knife.
What do you
Plus
have?
that.
A knife.
That is 24 damage.
24
It's
damage.
it's from the backpacking trip.
Yeah.
We were all told to take one.
Yeah.
It's looking pretty low. Looking pretty hurt.
You're looking pretty oof.
Pretty oof. Callie?
I'm gonna do some damage.
All right.
Attack him twice. Whoop. With a crit
Yep.
and a 25.
Yeah, both of those will do it.
Rad. So crit.
I'd be surprised. I'd be amazed if it didn't just die. With a crit. Like, that's a lot of damage.
$32 damage.
32 damage. How do you kill this creature?
42. Punch him in the knee.
You
And
punch
he goes-
him in the
and he
knee.
goes, whoop, and
All right.
falls. And then he hits his head against the wall, and his head goes.
And he just falls into a million pieces.
No, he just.
Oh,
He's still there.
It's the wall. He's still there. It's just there.
Does
His
he?
knee's
Does he
broken.
have like cloth on him, like the art did?
Does he have
What?
cloth?
Does he? He
Oh yeah, it's like a little loincloth.
Can I
Yeah.
cut it off, pull it off, and
Yep.
fashion
Tie it around your own
myself?
waist?
Spice yourself a big old loincloth? Yeah.
Yeah.
Now you've got a loincloth.
I want to wear it like a toga.
Oh, yeah, you can do that.
I'm a
Because
toga.
it's big
monk now.
enough.
Sounds good. Yep.
The artist that I've asked, I'd like a toga.
There's a
Okay.
third chest, and I'm gonna open it. God
You
damn it!
open. You open.
Except, I'm gonna swing my axe into it.
You
It's
swing it. Okay, so sorry.
iron, right?
That one is silver. It's made of silver.
Silver.
Never
I
mind.
described
I
incorrectly.
just open it.
Okay. As you open it, you see a clear crystal box that looks very valuable, and inside of it is a ring.
Hey guys,
Oh,
let's go see if this is the answer
Can-
for the thing at the church.
Can I just identify it just in case it has the magics?
Do you look inside the chest, Millie?
I do take the ring.
Okay, you pull it out. As you do so,
What spawns this time?
8 darts fire upwards.
Hmm.
So you take 1d4 of these attacks. You take one of them.
Nice.
It attacks you with a 19.
That'll hit.
You take 3 damage.
1 damage.
You take 1 damage. As he pulls it out, it's like an area of 8 darts shoot up, stick into the ceiling, and one of them hits his wrist and just falls out. You now have the silver chest. The clear crystal box with a ring inside of it.
Can you open the box?
What's in the box?
Is it openable?
Can I open it?
Yes, you can open it. Actually, I don't know. Can you? I don't see why not. You open the box and you have the ring.
Can I hold on to the ring?
The one ring to rule them all.
And which class I identify?
It is a ring of protection.
Cool. It's a ring of protection.
Cool. Let's go put it inside the church.
Okay.
We. All right, you make your way all the way over to the wall.
It's over here.
You know, earlier today, Jacob was like, I just want to play Dungeons & Dragons.
No, we don't want to play Dungeons & Dragons ever again.
Sorry, I'm going to Pathfinder.
Savage Worlds or City Mists.
There you go, yeah. You got the wall right there. It's got the O and a slot, like a very thin slot.
Do we think that the ring can fit into the slot?
It cannot fit into the slot.
It's the wrong slot. Rip. I think we got enough treasure. We can leave now.
What about the note? Does the note fit into the slot?
The note? What, the note from the thing?
The note from Asscrack.
the look low and high for gold?
Yeah. Does it fit into the slot? Maybe if you make them think it's... Yeah. You said it's a little slot. Does it slide in like a credit card?
I mean, you can.
I'll slide it in.
You slide it in and it doesn't really seem to fit all the way in. It has like an end. You notice it's kind of circular.
Cool. We need to find a disc.
I wonder if I can break.
Can I go look at the
You can go ahead and
chair
try.
over here again?
You go over to the chair, you see tons of coins.
I'll take a gold out.
Okay.
Does a gold fit?
It fits perfectly. In fact, the wall begins to move as you put a gold piece into it.
Oh.
And it opens up into a hallway.
Ye old fucking coin slot.
This doorway opens up into a stairway. The stairway goes down. And turns
that's why it
once more.
says the wise only has to give up a silver, because there's silver in the pews. Fuck you, Acerak.
It makes sense.
Technically, the information isn't inaccurate, which is why I'm mad.
It isn't inaccurate, which is why I'm mad. All right. You see a door at the end of this hallway.
I opened the door.
Open it.
You open the door. Do you just walk through or do you just open it?
Who just
Or Willie just walks
Who just
through.
opens
Make a
the
dexterity
door?
saving throw, Willie.
That's fine. Dex save?
Yes.
Dex or strength?
Dex.
Okay.
You open the door, Willie walks through.
16.
16. The floor opens up into a pit. You very quickly step back and don't fall into it.
I also float, so I'm just here.
Okay. There is a trap there. I will go ahead and draw this.
There's a trap here.
It looks to be, it goes into the floor and goes down. And it looks like a pit with spikes at the bottom, similar to what you'd seen before.
Can I jump over it?
Yes, but you will need to roll and will automatically succeed.
Open the door.
Me too.
You open this door once more.
Walk through.
And a pit opens up underneath you once
Oh,
again.
wow. I float past.
This
You
guy
float
likes
past it.
repetition.
You find another door.
I open it and walk through.
It opens up, and another pit opens up underneath you.
Holy shit! And I float past.
I hate this guy.
As you walk forward, Callie, you look down and you notice that there is a very, very tiny crawl space down at the bottom of that pit.
Oh my god, this is the third pit!
Wild Willie, you notice that this hallway continues down that way.
Hey, Willie, can you go down there and see if my stuff is down there?
Sure.
Thanks.
I'll go down there.
How do you go? There are still spikes at the bottom.
Where's the crawl space?
Oh, just kidding. There's no spikes.
Okay, hold on. So let's go back over
Do you guys-
the things.
You see I'm zooming in. I'm zooming completely in on Willie. You see the look on his face? That's how I feel.
What?
I like that he's wearing a bandana.
you guys can't see my. You guys
Oh,
can't see
hey,
it.
wait, Callie, hang on. I gotta change your thing.
Oh god, it's gonna take me forever
Oh yeah,
to
can I
zoom
be
out.
an
Back out.
incubus?
I'm so sorry.
No, instead of a
Yeah,
succubus?
an incubus.
I
I'm
was
so
gonna
sorry.
say that
chat.
earlier, but I
It
didn't
took
know
me
if
a
you
while
could change
to
it.
zoom back out.
So let's go back over this. So congratulations on your powers of observation. So make of this whatever you wish, for you will be mine in the end, no matter what. Go back to the tormentor or through the arch. In the second
Here you
great
go.
hall, you'll discover Chandrain,
Thank
if you
you.
can.
You're welcome.
Two
The knight's
pits
good
along.
color
Look at
is
me,
for
look at
those of
me.
great valor. The black was the one of great valor. If shades of
there-
red stand for blood, the wise will not need sacrifice for a loop of magical metal. You're well along your march. We got our loop of magical metal, which is the ring.
Do you go down the pit?
Two
Yes.
pits along the way will be found to lead to a fortuitous fall, so check the wall. Can I look at the wall?
You look at the wall and you see that there's a crawl
Oh.
space on it.
Oh yeah, there you go.
I look down.
So
down
that works with that. So the next thing that we should be, just so
Wait,
you guys
you have
know.
to fall to get here,
Oh,
which is why I was
I'm
looking
reading.
to see. I was looking to see if
I'm reading my thing.
Allie's stuff was here or not.
These keys
Hang on.
and most are most important of all, and beware of trembling hands and what will maul. So that's the next thing, just so you guys know.
Mhm.
Have the things actually been in order?
Yes, they have actually.
Amazing.
They haven't been completely they haven't completely made sense, but the first one is telling us about how we find the information, which we have. Go back to the tormentor or through the arch. And the second great hall, you'll discover. We discover the second great hall. Shun green if you can. I don't know what that means, but knight's good color, black, is for those of great valor, which led us to the church. If shades of red stand for blood, the wise will not need sacrifice aught but a loop of magical metal. You're well along your march. That was the red one. And the magical metal was the ring.
So, Willie, as you make your way down into that crawl space and go down the stairs and down this way, you notice before you go down that way, there is gas lining the floor, like a vapor on the floor of this hallway.
I'll float past it.
You float past it. Make a Constitution saving throw.
How's the 17 do ya?
17 does great. You start to feel a little panicked, but nothing seems to happen.
I'll open the door.
You open the door at the end of the room and the gas dissipates. This door opens to a very small room. Beyond the door, a stairway leads down. The way is blocked by thick webbing that fills the area from steps to ceiling.
Torch.
Use a torch.
Burn the web.
The torch doesn't seem to burn the web at all. Like, literally, like it seems unaffected.
I'm gonna try to cut into.
Cut into it. You cut into it, and it begins to kind of like ding, 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 and like break as you kind of go through it.
Cool. I'll my way through.
Lying on the floor at the bottom of the stairs is an iron mace inlaid with silver. South of this location is a modest-sized room. What you can see of it is filled with rotting and decayed furniture. You also notice along the back wall is a solid gold couch. There is a skeletal figure wearing a crown on the couch. You just leave? You walk out.
Bye.
This might be important. You guys should get down here.
I will monk run down the wall.
Monk run down the wall. As soon as Callie goes down and Monk runs down the wall, you go through the crawl space and make your way in. You notice that there looks to be a false door on your left. It is hidden via illusion magic, and you can kind of see through it a little bit. It has like a hallway that goes this way.
And I'm an idiot.
You go over towards it, Willie, and it doesn't do anything.
Can I go through it, or is it?
You try to walk through it. It seems to block you like a real door, like a wall does.
Can I try and make an acrobatics check to get my way into the crawl space?
Sure.
Acrobatics. I rolled a natural 1, but that gets turned into a 25.
You slide down and break the laws of physics and right into the hole and make your way
I trip a little bit as I do it, but it still works somehow.
Yep.
Well, that was not as graceful as I wanted it to be, says the person who still got 25. I'm assuming I noticed the wall thing as
you
well.
You see the false wall. And
Can
as
you get rid of magic?
Not right now.
Oh, I'm gonna try to force my way through then. I'm gonna try to kick it down.
You kick and push and punch and try to shove your way through, and it doesn't work. Nothing happens.
Can I roll Arcana?
Sure.
Ooh, I rolled well. That's a 22.
Looks to be some kind of abjuration guard along this wall, and you know that a dispel magic or remove curse will get rid of it.
Remove curse?
Oh, can't do either of those. Can you guys?
No.
Not right now. Maybe if I long rest it. Let's see. Oh, I'm missing a spell at that. Cool.
Maybe you can do it.
I could prepare the spell magic right now, but that's a little cheaty. But because apparently I have a spell missing. I don't know why.
Well, it's okay. The game's cheating too, so
you can do it.
I propelled the spell magic.
Jacob's like, please do it, because you're not gonna be able to finish the dungeon if you don't.
And then I cast dispel magic.
The guard is gone as you can now step through.
I'm sorry.
way.
Why the fuck can you cast remove curse? What?
Ask Gary.
It's a curse.
Oops. I didn't know you could do that. You can draw a line.
Yeah, and it stays
without
there.
pushing it. No, you can draw a line if you push left and right click at the same time.
Oh, yeah. Look at
Wow. What?
He's going crazy. The hallway turns down this way.
How do I get rid of it?
Right click.
You just make another
Go to
one.
pointers.
There we go.
Remove pointers.
Cool. I'm gonna go to the door.
You go to the door and it opens up into another room.
Yay!
Another room with nothing.
This room, it looks to be a cluttered place. Volume of items within it there's like 3 giant pots, and they all have a different liquid. And then there's tables all over the place. And yep.
There's like a black one and a green one and a blue one.
Yes.
My God, we haven't even been playing for 3 hours.
I love how done we are with it.
You guys are like, you're speeding up though. You're You're getting better at this.
We finally got into the dumbass mindset you have to be in for this. So we have a black, we have a green, and we have a blue.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's look at our. Okay, can I investigate the room?
Are they
You sure
clear
can.
liquid or are they opaque?
Yep.
The liquids are not opaque. They are solid. You cannot see through them.
I rolled.
They are murky
21.
liquid.
I rolled
I'm
21.
pretty sure opaque means you can't see through it.
That's what I meant. Opaque. That's what I meant.
You lower the opacity
Yeah.
when
Shut
you
up.
want it to go transparent. I got a 21 on my investigation.
A 21 on your investigation.
Yes.
All right. You look around the room. You notice that all the walls are lined with shelves. There are old jars filled with dust and ingredients. There is a large desk and stool, 2 workbenches, and 2 what look like to you mummy preparation tables. There are clay pots and urns on these tables, and the floor obviously once contained unguents, ointments, oils, perfumes, and whatnot. There are linen wrappings that are in rolls and strewn about. There are dried herbs of unidentifiable nature, bones, skulls, and the like litter the workbenches. And in the vats, they're about 7 feet in diameter and 4 feet in depth, and they each contain murky liquids. The middle one seems to be kind of like a green color. The eastern one looks to be like a grayish color, and the western one looks to be kind of like a dirty kind of brownish color, even though it's kind of like blue on the map.
Okay. Can I roll Arcana to try and see if I can figure out what they are?
Sure.
Or, yeah.
Yeah, proficiency in like alchemy tools, or
I have proficiency in a herbalism kit.
Herbalism won't do it for you.
Okay. I actually was mean to try to have it be in the alchemy. If I couldn't find it, I thought it was herbalism, but I'm done. But it's
I
fine.
have alchemist proficiency.
Yeah, you try then.
To do what?
To try and identify what these liquids are.
Okay. Yeah.
All right, go ahead and roll. Just roll 1 check.
What do I add to it?
Intelligence plus proficiency.
Intelligence plus proficiency. So that would be a 24.
24. The western one is very clearly dirty water.
Okay.
The center one looks to be some kind of acid. It's not a very potent acid. It's just an acid. And the eastern one, as you go over to it and begin to identify it, it's kind of got like a jelly-like structure to it. And then you watch as it jiggles, and it jiggles some more, and then pseudopods form out of it, and it starts to climb out of the jar. Go ahead and roll initiative.
I thought I remembered this. I thought I remembered the
D&D. Oh, that's cocked.
Oh, thank you, D&D Beyond. Another natural 1.
Me too.
Lol.
I don't think that
Millie, what'd you get?
is initiative an ability.
Initiative is a skill check. You can't roll a natural 1 on it.
Oh, well, but does that count for my
Yes, it does.
reliable talent? Okay.
You can't be proficient in.
No, I'm not proficient in it. You're right. So 10 anyways.
That's dumb. So 10. All right. Wild Willie
14.
and Callie.
11.
And the jelly got a 1. Wild Willie, you're first.
Jesus.
Ones.
Swing.
Swing, 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 swing.
Well, 2 swings, but
Swing.
Swing.
19
19.
and a crit.
Crit hits, obviously.
And it's pro.
It's prone.
Yeah,
It's immune to
prone.
being prone.
Of course it is.
It's a jelly.
That's fine. I get to roll.
Flip it like a pancake, and then it just.
That's
new
fine.
upwards.
I get to roll my D12 for hitting, my other D12 for hitting, and then 3 dice for the crit.
Okay.
Because brutal critical. And these are all
my
D12s.
goodness. Oh my goodness.
Rip.
Commit a murder.
Go commit die.
Yeah.
So we've got plus 8, that's 45, plus 18. 63 damage.
It dies instantly. As you go over to it, you slice and you slice and you slice, you cut it into 1,000 pieces, turns into liquid, and it is gone. As it dies, you notice a golden key drop from its body, and it lands at the bottom of the vat.
Da-na-na-na!
Da-na-na-na!
Oh man. Okay, well,
I got a key, guys.
I guess we found the thing that's in here. Seems
Probably.
like this place only has like one thing per room, if any. So, shall we continue heading deeper? I guess.
Well, what was this blue one again?
Just
Dirty water.
yeah,
Oh.
just basic gas water.
Sorry, the key you have as you pick it up, you're like, oh, that's a key. And as you pick it up, it looks to be one half of a key. Like a key split right down the middle.
Da-na-na-na.
Is there a key at the bottom of either of these?
You can't tell. They are both too murky.
Stick my hand in the water.
In the water, you feel all the way to the bottom. You don't feel anything.
I'm not sticking my hand in the acid, but I'm pretty sure it's in there.
I pour the acid out.
You spill it out onto the floor, and it just runs along the edge and hits the wall and whatnot. It begins to kind of burn very, very slightly, and the other half of the key spills out of it.
Oh, there we go. Of course.
Aha.
Aha. Aha. Da-na-na-na.
And you put them together, and it forms one key.
Oh, that was a lot easier than I thought it would be.
Mm-hmm.
Knowing this dungeon, we were gonna have to go find sovereign glue that was stuck in the side wall of an invisible portrait that we didn't see behind the lever.
Oh my god.
By the way, what was down the other path that you?
A skeleton with a crown and a mace. But the mace, I think, we're not supposed to touch. Or sorry, a maul. Because aren't we supposed to avoid things that maul? And a maul literally does that exact thing. It mauls.
Yeah, and beware of trembling hands and what will maul.
There was a skeleton with a crown, but it didn't move.
I can talk to it. I can ask it questions.
You can talk
Maybe.
to skeleton.
Maybe. It depends if the
Yeah,
spell
you'll
works.
Talk to
Do you
skeletons,
want-
but
do
not
you
us
wa-
for a decade.
Yes.
Rude.
What is this plot being put into our Tomb of Horrors?
Well, it could, but it might.
Do we want to go try?
Hold on.
Maybe it knows where my stuff is.
Okay, hold on.
Was it naked?
Was the skeleton naked?
I mean,
It was a skeleton.
yeah, but did
So,
it have clothes?
Jacob, would I know if
Did it?
a skeleton can answer via speak with dead? It must still have a mouth. Does a skeleton have a mouth?
Or Witcher 3
Yes,
boys?
because I have because I'm a cleric and I get speak with dead as a thing.
Yeah.
It's always prepared.
Why not? You know.
Yep. Because I'm a rogue bard cleric ranger.
Oh.
Isn't there like a time limit on the Speak with Dead?
I'm looking at
Robar Clerking.
It doesn't say. As far as I can tell. Hold on. Okay. Questions must have a mouth and can't be undead. Spell fails. The corpse was a target of the spell within the last 10 days. Until the spell ends, you can ask questions up to 5 questions.
I'm gonna say that you know that no. It would unfortunately need lips and a tongue in order to speak.
Okay.
I looked it up on a couple of places, and a lot of people say that.
Okay.
As it doesn't have
I feel
the
like
ability
that
to
limit.
speak.
I feel like that limits it a lot. So, especially since it's a 3rd level. But
Yeah. Oh, what the hell? That's crazy. I'm getting a lot of mixed answers. It's really up to the dungeon master at that point.
so it's up to you.
I don't care. Go for it.
Well, that's an option if you want that, but
Let's
Do you
go
think it'll know
try.
where my
What's the worst
stuff
that can
is?
happen?
It won't know. It might know what the things are, but it won't know exactly where your things are.
Well, what's the worst that can happen?
Let's go talk to it, I guess.
Sure.
Who knows? Maybe it's a Sararak himself.
Lead the way.
I will lead them over here.
All right, you guys follow
Quite literally.
Willie all the way through. The door opens quietly, you say?
No, I said quite literally. I moved their minis too.
Got it. You open the door and you see the stairway with the webs that have been cut.
Okay.
And you make your way down. And as you do, you look inside and you see that mace lying on the floor. It's a mace inlaid with silver. And you see the golden couch at the back of the room. There looks to be a skeletal figure lying there with a crown on his head and beautiful looking clothing almost. And as that happens, and you guys make your way in, are you going in, Kelly?
Mm-hmm.
Are you like right here?
Yeah, sorry, it's kind of just.
You watch as the skeleton begins to move and tremble and shake. You feel the ground move underneath you, and you hear a booming voice yell out, "Who dares to disturb the rest of a Sararak? It is your death for which you are found." Go ahead and roll initiative.
Huh.
And here's similarly to what you see.
I rolled another natural one.
Is that dice going in jail?
No, it was 2 different dice, so it's just the dice gods, I guess.
That's when it's the worst.
Yeah. Well, these are my Farron dice, so hopefully I'm getting all the bad rolls out. But with how bad I roll for Farron, I'm assuming that they're just not meant to play this game.
Looks like that. There's also all that shit surrounding him.
Is my stuff in here?
You don't immediately notice anything that you recognize.
That's some cool art.
That is some cool art.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So let me get this initiative in here real fast.
Cool.
Yep.
I hate this done.
All right. What'd you get on your initiative, Willie?
Who?
Willie.
Willie.
Oh, 16.
16. Callie?
11.
And Millie.
19.
Oh, 1 over 20. Wow.
All right, Millie, you're first. What are you doing?
I'm going to.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I just remember.
Let's see if this works. This would be interesting. I hold out a holy symbol of some sort, I guess, because I'm cleric.
Okay.
I channel divinity, turn undead.
You turn undead.
Yes.
All right. What does it need to roll?
As an action, you present your holy symbol and speak a prayer censuring the undead. Each undead that could see or hear you within 30 feet of you must make a wisdom saving throw. The creature fails its saving throw. It's turned for 1.
16.
My saving throw for cleric. Where the hell do I find that? Cleric.
Just be with your spells.
Oh, it's
16.
At the 16. It
Beats it.
If it was my bard one, it would be a 17. But
all right.
If it was only one of my 6 saving throws.
yeah, I literally have 2 saving throws.
All right. That's your turn. Willie, what are you doing?
Smacka.
Smacka, go for it.
Smacka. And
He's just looking down at you.
reckless attacking. Because I always reckless attacking. 31.
Yep.
And I'll great weapon master the next attack.
Sure.
With a let's see. It's -5 to the hit. Great weapon.
Yes, -5.
So a 25.
That hits.
All right. So then it will be. Oh, well, that's max.
Oh my god.
And that's a 9.
Okay.
So 21 plus 18 is 31, 39.
39.
Plus
okay.
9 is 48. Plus 19 is 58. 67 damage.
67 damage.
67
you
damage.
go over to him and you slice and he like falls back a bit, hits up against the couch, adjusts his crown and says, "It won't be that easy."
He's also prone.
He's lying on the couch. Like,
Fuck you and your maze.
Stands up and as he stands up, he looks up towards you, pulls out his fists, and goes to punch you with these empowered slams.
He has it.
He has advantage.
Yep.
See the.
All right, so first roll is a 14.
That hit.
Right,
Sorry, that
and-
misses.
No, that would
Misses.
miss, right?
And second attack is, I tried to do that with advantage. For some reason, it didn't work. Let me try to re-roll it. Oh well. Is a
Misses.
17. 17 misses. Just hits you right in your bare chest, and it doesn't even seem to do anything to you. Callie, what are you doing?
I'm gonna move forward.
Moving forward? Okay.
Can I move here?
I don't think I've ever been so done with anything ever in D&D. Even the Avernus storyline.
Why? I'll keep that to myself.
Why what?
No, it doesn't matter.
Oh, you can ask.
If you hover over him, there's a question mark at the end of his name. I'm gonna attack him twice.
All right, go for it.
A Trainwreck?
19
19 hits.
and a 26.
26 also hits. You come up to the side of him, hit him twice, he just...
It's 25. 25 damage, and then I will expend a key point to Flurry of Blows because I want him to die.
All right.
That's cocked. Okay. That's a 30
30, okay.
and a 19.
And a 19, both of those hit.
Cool.
Are those attacks or damage?
Attacks.
Attacks, yeah, both of those hit.
Did you get my other damage?
What was your other damage? Sorry.
I honestly can't remember.
Okay,
Wait,
cool.
I can do it though. I think it was 25.
25? Okay.
Yeah, it was 25.
And your other two attacks?
If it was not, don't come for me in the chat. That is 19 more damage.
19 more damage as you strike him. How do you want to kill him?
I don't know.
You strike him down on the leg and up on the side of the head, and he falls over and crumples onto the couch, and he lies there.
Yeah.
And then as he lies there for a moment, you just watch as he turns into dust.
I was gonna have him do a funny pose, but if he
Oh.
turns into dust, it's fine.
No, he doesn't. What's his funny pose?
I wanted, the like sexy lady by the fireplace.
Yes,
I wanted to
guys like that, and then turns into dust. Suddenly, out of as he disappears, the room begins to shake.
Uh-oh.
Stones begin to fall from the ceiling.
Uh-oh.
This place is beginning to collapse. It is rumbling. There are tremors, grinding noises, falling hunks of ceiling as it moves and moves and moves. 10. 9.
I run. I'm
Leave the
leaving.
room.
Are we running?
8.
I dash each time
okay,
I run.
Move
yeah,
or
we're
you're
running.
moving. 6.
Ah!
Can I just
5.
go? I run out of
4.
the entire place.
3.
Ah.
Let me figure out how much movement I
2.
have if we have 10 seconds.
Oh,
I don't know
we
what
have
my
to do it
movement
like
is.
that?
It'd be
Because I ran.
1.
Oh, well.
I guess my movement would.
The entirety of that small room that you guys were
Take
just
me
in
up
crumbles into. Okay, you couldn't have ran that far in 10 seconds.
Yeah, I could have.
I don't know.
You could-
I have
That's true. You could have run that far in 10 seconds.
yeah.
You make it through that there.
Sorry,
And
I
you
could have
guys watch
gotten to
as
there.
dust and destruction and bits of ceiling fall in down in that area. That area looks to be completely gone and destroyed.
Well,
So, you have killed a Sararek.
Feels fake.
yep, feels fake.
But I'm content. Let's leave.
You don't have your
Alright.
stuff though, and you're still a dude.
I'm sure we can find some priest that'll turn me back to a lady, right?
Well, we could just.
Maybe, I don't know.
Is there some more stuff this way?
Is this the opposite of
No,
that
that's
song
where-
that I've heard?
Are you going to go down that way?
Yeah.
Yeah,
let's
I'll go down this way.
I have to.
Is this
Hey
something?
guys, I'm kind of stuck down here.
What?
I can't climb. This is
I
a
carry
hole.
you out.
Oh,
You pull her out.
I'm most friend. Hey, is there a wall here that isn't here?
No, that's a thing.
That's a wall.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, even with your past perception, you see nothing.
Okay, I believe you. For now. So, just walking down a
Okay.
hallway.
Making our way downtown.
Been a long day.
A thick wooden door ahead of you is heavily bound with iron bands, and there are several locks keeping it shut.
Can
Several
you
locks?
fit the key?
Kind of looks like that.
Oh, okay.
Except that lady isn't there.
Oh, I wish she was. I'd take her clothes.
Oh!
This toga's uncomfortable.
Can one of the keys fit in there?
No, the keys do not fit.
You serious?
Oh, I have thieves tools. I'm just gonna thieves tool through it.
You're gonna thieves tools through it?
Yeah.
All right.
Leans in.
Oh, Millie and actually all three of you can hear what sounds like far off music, happy singing, and something like that coming from beyond the other side of the door.
Okay, that sounds like a party.
Knock on the door.
You hear nothing. Nothing.
I knock harder. Still nothing?
As you take your thieves tools out and you go into the locks, Millie, go ahead and roll that thieves tools check.
I actually have to roll this like manually, which is dumb. So roll. I got this is technically an ability check, so it doesn't do the thing.
That's fine.
It does do the thing. I get things, so it becomes 10, so it's just 19.
19. As you fumble your thieves tools through this lock, you notice that there are no tumblers inside of it.
Oh.
It's just like a piece of iron that looks like a lock.
Okay, I guess the only one way to get through is to break it down.
Break it down, Willie.
I will try to break it down.
Okay. Over the course of a couple of minutes, you attack and 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 you eventually break through the door. On the other side of the door is what looks like a tunnel floor. And it just looks like it continues down. Like this.
Dun, 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 dun.
As you make your way across, Willie, and you make your way towards this side, as do you, Millie, the entire thing is counterweighted, and it begins to pivot in the center, and it rises up on your side, Callie, and begins to fall downwards onto the other side, and begins to slide you down. I need you. You can attempt to scramble back up if you would like with an athletics check.
I would like to do that.
Cool, I'm
All
good
right.
at those.
You need to roll it twice.
Crit.
Crit.
15 on the first one.
Okay.
28.
All right. The two of you scramble back, and what'd you get on your second one, Millie?
My second one, I guess, is another 15.
All right, you scramble back up towards the other side, and the counterweight goes back to where it was. At the end of this, tunnel, you can feel heat, and you can hear bubbling.
That sounds like lava. This is they tricked us, as per usual. Let's leave. Let's just get out of here. Fuck this place. We got some gold.
I agree. We got 4,000 gold and some other stuff.
We killed the dude.
We killed the Sarac.
The Iron Men of Visage Grim to northern meets.
We can maybe grab that gold chest on the way out too.
There are also 2 whole other ways we can go.
I mean, yeah, there's that place in the What do you mean 2 whole other ways?
Weren't there 2 other entrances?
Oh yeah, true. I don't know if I want to spend that much time though. We can grab the gold chest on the way out.
Go all the way back into this room over here, Jacob.
Sorry, what?
Can I go back in this room with the dead guy?
Yeah, you go back in that room.
You said he's wearing armor, right?
Yeah,
What kind of armor?
it's like black half plate.
Can I put him on the throne?
You put them what?
Can I put him on the throne?
You put him on the throne. He haphazardly sits on top of it.
Mm.
What about the
Nothing on him? Jacob?
nothing on him?
Jacob?
What? Sorry?
There's nothing on him?
Just the armor.
Can I take it off of him?
You take the armor off of the skeleton.
Alright, that's the last thing that I thought of. I am done.
Can we go over here into this room and then continue this way?
Yeah, you can.
I'm going this way. If
All right.
anyone's want to follow me,
I can't
Yeah,
even
I'll
see
follow.
where
I went
You
back to the pot room.
you are. Okay,
pot room.
I follow you. I hate this app so much.
Fantasy Grounds?
Yes.
Why?
Because it doesn't zoom in on your miniature.
Yes, it does. You can zoom in like this.
Yeah, I know. But you have to do it a very
Oh
specific
yeah, and then you
way.
start going.
Yeah. Ah. Okay, the
A
giant
10-foot
hole.
deep empty pit completely fills this passageway and extends so far as making jumping across it impossible for most creatures.
Hey, buddy.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Can you? And then
I don't know. I'll go look over. What do I see? Over the
You
pit.
see a pit and you see a hallway.
Yeah, what's in the pit?
In the pit. Oh, in the pit is a bunch of spikes. It looks like this.
Oh. All right, I'll pick up Millie and Carrie Grove.
Can I
The other
All right, you
Can
float
I-
your way over.
run along the wall?
Yeah, you Prince of Persia right
I
across the
am
wall.
so glad that I picked winged boots as
Yeah, I know, right?
I'm so glad I did
Very
too,
helpful.
and now they're gone.
this dungeon would literally be impossible without.
Okay, let's go.
There's
And-
nothing over here.
I'm seeing. We'll see. I'm
And-
looking.
Right,
The app
I
doesn't,
forgot. Everything is hidden.
doesn't
Yes, everything is
zoom in
hidden.
on your mini. It zooms on the cursor. So if
Yeah,
the
it zooms on
cursor's
the
up
cursor.
here, it's not going to zoom in. It's going to
Nope.
zoom in.
Do I see anything on my way over?
Give me
Jacob.
2 seconds. Hang on.
Jacob.
Oh,
Nothing. I was just trying to be annoying since you said 2 seconds.
sorry, I had to shit talk Cody. What's up?
What did Cody say?
Oh, it was on Twitter. I was doing my hot takes, and he put. This is so weird for people watching this because it's like back in time. I probably already talked about it in the video because I'll talk about it. But he put that monks are like super dumb, and I just put Cody, I love you, but what a lame take.
Do I see anything on my way over here?
No. Oh wait, yes.
Because I have a 24 passive.
Hang on. Yep. You see a secret door.
Yeah,
Right
that's
here.
pretty sure. Oh, okay. I
And it
go to
opens
the
to
tiny
another door.
room.
Aha!
This room appears to be filled with funerary offerings and furniture. There are 4 rotting sofas, a couple of throne-like chairs, a jumble of stands, small tables, and vases and urns that are dented, chipped, and broken. Only the rather plain tapestries hanging on the east and west walls appear to have been spared a rough looting. Amid the general havoc are scattered several trunks and large number of coffers.
What's behind the curtain?
Didn't the person with the mask call him a demi-lit?
Yeah.
Doesn't that mean that there's a phylactery somewhere?
I don't know. I don't know how
Jacob?
liches work.
Jacob,
We've bought one
is there
before.
anything behind the curtains?
Behind the
Is that what that thing
curtains.
was? That annoying piece of crap guy?
One moment.
I love this, like, random war that we're having.
As you go towards the tapestry and move it, it instantly turns into green slime.
Oh.
What?
I love this. Oh my god, okay.
Every
course
time
it
I
does.
think that this dungeon can't surprise me again.
Is it like an ooze? Are we
No,
calling it
it's
issue?
green slime.
The other one too? Like, if I touch it?
You gonna touch the other one? Yeah, it turns into green slime.
I hate this.
Hang on. Give me a second. I have to find fucking green slime.
Green flame.
Yep.
I'm sorry, I'm not in the mood.
Not
Not in the mood to partake in the green flame.
make a dexterity saving throw.
All of us, or just...
Just Spencer.
Okay.
15.
15.
Yes.
You succeed. It doesn't hurt you.
Do I have to do it twice?
Yes.
Natural 1.
Oh.
Well, add your modifier.
Yeah.
12. 12.
It does not hurt you. And it's on the ground.
There's nothing behind it?
No. Oh, wait, yes.
But
My stuff?
Hang on. Yes, you find
My stuff?
an opening to a hallway behind that tapestry. He's broken, guys.
I go...
In the hallway?
Yeah, in the hallway. Is there any shit like my stuff, maybe?
No, nothing. Just looks like a
can we
regular
go
ass
through
hallway.
it?
What's over here?
All right, it's a stairway.
Oh!
It goes this way to another hallway, and this hallway leads down to
God damn it.
a four-way way.
No! No.
no.
No. It only goes one direction. Just like the band.
You come to an intersection. You see three different ways to go.
Left. I'd like to go
Woo!
left, please.
All right. Hang on. Give me a second.
We have all gone left.
There is a. Hang on.
I like how we're slowly getting more and more like insane as we go.
I would have liked to been in bed 30 minutes ago.
It's okay, we just broke the 3-hour mark.
You notice that the
Really, only
wall,
3 hours?
the wall, is a secret door.
Of course it is.
Yeah.
When you open the secret door, there is a blank wall behind it. Then below you, you notice there is a trapdoor in the floor.
What?
What?
It opens up into a small stairway that leads into a hallway.
We'll go down there.
Sure. Why not? What?
I don't understand what just happened. So we were like, hey, there's a wall, guys. Oh, this wall is fake. And what we did was when we removed the secret wall, we just did this.
No,
Yeah.
it opened to a wall. Then you look down, it was like, oh, there's a secret trapdoor. And that opened the stairs.
Okay. So we opened a wall to a wall.
Yep.
2 stairs. Okay.
Yeah.
And another door.
As you make your way into this area, hang on. Chill out. Calm down.
No. There is no chill left in my body.
All the chill.
There's a door.
There is only
another door
tilt.
at the end.
There's only
No,
tilt
the
and
COVID got me.
anger. I open it.
You open the door. That opens to another hallway. Double doors at the end.
There was only tilt and anger left within
Hang
this body.
on. Hold your horses.
No.
Hold your horses.
I am floating.
It doesn't matter. All right. Got it. Okay, you're good. No, you're fine. Go for it.
And I float.
Okay.
And I open the door.
As soon as you open these doors, it opens to. Wait.
Another hallway.
I just want you guys to see. This is what the dungeon has looked like so far.
Never mind. The door. Never mind. Nothing happens. You open the doors.
Okay. Hey, continue on.
Wait. Hang on. Let me quadruple check.
Journey on my way.
It's very strange how it words things. Got it. No, got it. Okay. When you open these doors.
Oh my god.
When you open these doors, you see the hallway before you. Suddenly, the room begins to fill with gas. Everybody roll Constitution saving throw.
Sure it does.
I need to.
Are you immune to sleeping gas?
Is it a poison?
It's sleeping gas.
Is it considered a poison?
It's just sleeping gas.
I rolled a 20.
20.
I
You succeed.
rolled another natural 1.
Well, add your modifier.
16.
10.
10. Spencer, you fall asleep.
I'm leaving.
Wait. Hang on. You fall asleep. You guys watch. Spencer falls asleep.
Pat. On her. Does it wake him up?
What do you guys do? You just gotta pat. It does not wake her up.
Let's just pick him up and.
Yep, already did it. I'll walk
Alright.
with them and.
Well, open the next door. Hopefully, it's more sleeping gas, and we can all get some
Hey,
rest.
at least we didn't all fall asleep and end up getting teleported back to the beginning.
True.
Because I feel like that is something
You
that this
open the
thing would
doors
do.
to an empty room.
I walk in. Do I see anything?
No.
It's actually just an empty room.
Yeah. Suddenly, you hear a thud.
Cool, something's happening.
Wait, hang on. I have to roll.
Jacob, I think you're gonna have to flag this content as torture porn.
Gary Gygax, is this what you wanted your legacy to be?
Yes. Yes, he did. He's an asshole.
I'm going to read this to you.
Okay.
Ready?
Yep.
Okay.
If they move through a door that leads east and then come upon a double set of doors in the north wall, when the doors to the north are opened, sleep gas billows forth from the other side. Each creature in the east-west passage must succeed a Constitution saving throw or fall unconscious for 2d4 times 10 minutes. Every 10 minutes after the gas is released, roll a d4. On the roll of a 4, which I got, a stone juggernaut, rather like a steamroller, comes out of the 20-foot square room to the north and rolls 1d6 times 10 feet south. Ah, cool. 70 feet south, then west. Everything it rolls over is squashed to a pulp. There is no appeal.
We all die.
We all die.
You guys
It's
walk
just
into the next room. A giant stone juggernaut steamroller falls out of the wall and crushes all of you to death.
There's just no
That's the end
save.
of the game.
There's nothing else.
No save. Just
That's it. That's all it says.
All right, cool.
that's the end.
It doesn't give you
I hate this dungeon.
Wait, it doesn't give you a save. It
No.
doesn't give you anything.
Nothing. Nothing.
It happened to Grace when we played this. Jacob gave us a save, and Grace didn't make it, and it instantly killed her. I remember. We all die.
Well,
Yep.
there's the Tomb of Horrors.
Thank you, Gary Gygax.
What the
I hate this. I hate this dungeon.
Truly a legend.
This dungeon is awful.
All right, so we're at the end of the dungeon now. We've got to the end of it at this point. You guys are all level 20, as overpowered as you could possibly make yourself, as far as you guys could make your characters. And this is probably going to go into the video that I make on the channel. All I would like to wonder is, as you three going through this as intended as Gary Gygax wanted to be in 5th edition, to put that forward in 5th edition, what do you think of this dungeon, Spencer? Tyler.
It's awful. It's awful because it's not made to be fun. It's made just to fuck you over.
Yeah, that's what it is. Is that it's like how many of the things that happened to us did we actually have the opportunity to roll for? The only reason that we didn't fall into the traps is because I happened to have winged boots. The only reason that the sleep gas was the only thing we rolled for in terms of if this was going to hurt us, does it hurt us or not? The entire dungeon. Everything else was just, well, if you don't magically know that this thing is going to happen, it just happens to you.
So is this dungeon like a gauntlet for tough players? Like, is this like, it's like, oh, if you're really good at D&D, if your character's super powerful, is this like a gauntlet for them?
No, it feels more like, all right, I hope that for whatever reason, your players will expect every unexpected, arbitrary bullshit thing that could. It feels like it's just like the DM against the players. Like it has nothing to do with.
That's exactly what it is. It's a DM against the players moment. That's the entirety of the dungeon.
Yeah. It just reminds me of DM versus the players. Like
that's all it is.
And sorry. I don't know, maybe we missed something, but I don't feel like we did.
I can go over. I'll answer any question you guys want.
Did you didn't PS any saves? Like that was exactly.
Yeah.
I don't.
That's what's supposed to happen.
Also, I know that was a fake Acererak. I remember that.
Yep, that it's a fake ending, and in fact, the game tells you all of that's an illusion. You can just sit in that room, and fake rocks will fall on you, and nothing will happen. And there's a ton of gold, a ton of magic items. There's tons of shit in there that you can get.
Is cursed. I remember that.
Yeah, let me go ahead and do this for you guys because it doesn't matter.
We ran through this and I played Philip. I remember that because he took the crown because he was like, my dad's crown sucks. I want a cool one when I'm the king.
Here's the rest of it. Here's everything you didn't do. You got really far, actually. You got really far.
We got
Where's
close
my
to
shit?
the end.
That's all I want to know. Where's my stuff?
What?
How do you get your stuff back?
You have to go all the way to the end. You have to go through this giant room. You have to go behind the dais. You have to go through the treasure room, which is a fake treasure room. And then you have to go through there to go through a secret door. And through the secret door is a Acererak and all of his shit. And all of your shit is after you kill a Acererak. You can't get any of your stuff back until you beat the dungeon.
So if you're not a monk, that just makes a useless character.
Yes.
Yeah.
Again,
because
DM versus player.
Because even if you were a spellcaster, you would basically lose half of your spells at that point.
Let me read for you exactly what it says.
No, you would lose all of your spells because you wouldn't have a spellcasting focus. You couldn't cast spells.
Yeah, you couldn't cast spells that required material.
The only other thing, and this didn't exist in AD&D, I don't think. The only other thing that you could be where you could still have some use is an Eldritch Knight Fighter, because you could call your weapon back to you.
Yeah. And just to let you know exactly what it says on that thing right there is, just to let you know why it's kind of confusing to read this thing, because it's not very forward and it's also very, it jokes a lot, is it says, character stepping through will appear at the start totally nude, while everything else with them will go to the crypt of the Demi-Lich. And then in parentheses it reads, cruel, but most entertaining for the DM. It's not entertaining for me at all. I just feel bad.
Here's another thing with it. We only died just because we decided to go down the wrong pathway.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like, and that's what I mean by this. Like, it's like arbitrary. Like the entire dungeon is arbitrary. Like if that had happened and we had been given a save, then at least there would have been something. But it was just arbitrarily you happen to go down the wrong path.
Or being able to
dungeon-
know that that's going to happen, or something. There's nothing cool about this dungeon too.
Well, it gives you that little poem, and that's like it.
But that doesn't
it
say
gives you,
anything
like,
about this.
Was there a hint in the poem about that? Was there a hint that we shouldn't have gone down here?
I don't think it hints to that at all, actually. It's one of the few things. Let me check, actually. So I know what all of the poem refers to, if I can find it. And 2 bits along the way, these keys are important. Yeah, no, it doesn't talk about it at all.
No.
Because if you find the false, what is if you find the false, you find the true?
That is in the throne room. I believe it has to do with the throne room. And then, oh no, if you find the false, then you find the true. It's talking about the fake ending. And then
Gotcha.
that means it'll lead you to the true ending.
Gotcha.
So, and then...
so maybe the...
It's like playing an escape room, and you go into the escape room...
No, there is a hint. There is a hint, I think.
Hang on. It's like playing an escape room, and there's 2 doors, and in the escape room, one's green and one's blue, and you go through the green one, and you are killed.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. You lose instantly. That's the thing with it. It's like there's nothing we could have...
Yeah.
Just because we decided to go up that one particular pathway.
The only thing that I could see being sort of a hint towards that is that after you get done with the fake ending, if you go down to that room, go down to the room with the different things in it, the acid and whatnot. The next hint is you've left and found my tomb, and now your souls will die. And if you go left and then left, it leads you down that pathway.
That's such a shitty hint.
That's the only thing I could think that could be a hint for that. Is because it's like, if you go left and left, then you will die, is essentially what it's saying. But you would have to know that that's what that hint means.
But it also means, like, then you'll find my tomb, so you feel like that's the right way.
Right, which it is the right way if you go left after you... Oh, that's what it is. You've left and found my tomb. Once you go down that pathway, there's 2 lefts you can take. The second left leads towards the right, leads the right way. You see that?
Yep, no, you're right.
So it's supposed to be you've left and left, so you're supposed to go down the second left.
So yeah, it's yeah. The frustrating part about this thing, it's just like heralded as like such like a legend of like, this is the hardest dungeon.
Well,
but it doesn't really challenge you all that much.
No.
All it kind of does is so to get to let you know, tell you about this. When you are over here, I'll move Willie's on this one right here. The reason I kept repeating it. So as you move to within touching distance, the left-hand base stone begins to glow yellow, the right hand glows orange, and the keystone glows blue. If you touch it in that order, it teleports you, and you walk through it, it teleports you here.
Okay.
So it's like really, what the whole point of the dungeon is, it's supposed to be really simple. You can't use skills to follow these puzzles. Yeah. So it's like, here's a wall. There's just a slot. You put a coin in it, it opens the door. But there's no hint to that. There's just a circle and like a little poem hint. You know, it's like very.
But even that, it doesn't give enough of a hint though. It doesn't give you enough context with it. And again, what was the hint of just insta death hallway?
It's what it says. Crushes everything it rolls over is squashed to a pulp.
No, I understand I understand that's what's been. What's the point of it? It's not we're challenging you. Now you have to try and figure out how to get out of here. No, it's just you die. Fuck you. That's the entire thing.
I think the purpose.
Yeah, the first room you go into when you get to the end of the hallway, there's just a tunnel you can walk into and instantly die.
I hate that.
The hint that you have is like, the night is what you should go to. Night is dark, and then you just walk into this little hole right here and you die.
Yeah, and you die.
It's not fun.
Yeah, it also, what is it? I think the purpose behind that is it's supposed to be kind of like, oh, you're going to go into a Sararak's tomb and you think that you can live. Well, everything's going to instantly kill you, and that's like how it's supposed. Like that's the purpose behind it doing that.
This is the type of thing where it becomes like, if they were there, if they were like the perfect villain,
kind of.
Which is when it gets to the point where it's like cool, he's the perfect villain, and since he's the perfect villain, then everything he does is going to be like. But
even then, it's not, because then there's that room up here where it's just a room of doors.
Oh yeah, that's just annoying.
It's just annoying.
Yeah.
And then it's like, so you're like, this is annoying. Oh, we have to go down this hallway. Oh, I lost my stuff. This is annoying. If you step over here, you die.
Yeah, that's the whole thing.
It's like,
it's either really dumb.
Oh, I get it.
Just annoying.
I don't
think take a single hit point, honestly.
All right.
Just so you know.
I got to give it a little bit of a pass. I don't think we should have died. I don't think we should have died there.
Why?
I think the only way you die there is if we all fail if we all fail to save.
Because you can run away from it?
It specifies that the Rolling Stone doesn't happen until 10 minutes after the gas is released.
Oh.
Right.
So we should have had time to walk back. It hadn't been 10 minutes, I would have to assume.
Yeah, sure.
Greg, I don't want to go back. I don't,
you guys could have investigated. You would have stayed there.
Yeah, I don't want to continue playing it, but but that's like the only pass I can see for that is that it's just like, oh, there is no appeal literally means you can't appeal to try to live.
So even then, at that point, then why even have it there?
Yeah.
The point is that if you fail the DC 15 con save to fall asleep, then you're basically guaranteed to get crushed.
Yeah.
Yep.
So it does give you a roll, but the roll is like a fake roll where you think, oh, I just fell asleep, but you didn't just fall asleep. You actually fell into the trap that's going to kill you. It's just faked out to make it seem like.
Mm-hmm. I mean, we can go back. We keep going.
No,
I'm going to sleep.
Oh man. Yeah, I've run it a couple of times before, and I've completely changed certain parts of it. I ran it with my patrons, and I completely cut most of this part out. I actually made it so that when they went down this way, like when they went this way right here, I just skipped all of that, and they went this way, and it just made them go that way. Well, so they went right to the throne room.
And it gets back to this point of like. People always talk about, oh, well, you know, dungeon crawls like this, and this is coming from someone that likes dungeon crawls and likes combat. Mm-hmm. And people always say, you know, dungeon crawls like this, like, they make the game interesting because every pathway you go down, like, it might be a dead end. And it's and I've always had the opinion of, and maybe this is an old school D&D thing, you know, like, I feel like all of us are still very new to the game, and maybe this is something that for AD&D, it was like the king. You know, of AD&D, because I've never played AD&D. I don't know what those dungeons were like.
Well, okay, compare it to the Saltmarsh dungeons, like the final enemy. Those were made around the same time.
I feel like the Saltmarsh
is final enemy the Sahuagin?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the Sahuagin Fortress.
The Sahuagin Fortress was
the haunted house. All of that in Saltmarsh was made around that time.
But
like they weren't perfect by any means.
No, they had their moments of okay.
So
this
you can
is
see
weird.
some correlations. For example, you came through the back door. Fuck you. Like that. Like that's one relation. It's just like
in Saltmarsh.
Okay, you know. But like, and then there were so many like rooms in the Saltmarsh.
A lot of this room has absolutely nothing in it, but it's here.
So and that was kind of the point that I was going to make. It is I feel like in New Age D&D especially. And maybe it's because there's been more home games and home brew, like house games where people make their own stuff, their own storylines, and it's not necessarily, you know, all of these pre-written modules. But I think the biggest thing about it is that like new age players especially don't like just having, oh, you went down this hallway, oh well, it's just a dead end. Like there's literally nothing here. Like there is literally no. Who built that? Why is that there?
Yeah, right?
Why does that exist?
Yeah.
Well, it exists in this one because it's a Sararak trying to trick you. Like it's.
I feel like
don't
it should
know.
only exist in like if it makes sense in the context. For instance, like a
Exactly.
mine shaft having
Yeah.
dead ends makes sense.
Yeah.
But
It's a
in
mine shaft.
tomb, people dug that way and then it stopped because they either ran out of ore or something happened or a cave-in happened or something. But in a Sararak's tomb where there's no cave-ins, there should be a
There's also
logical
just
way.
arbitrary teleports, which makes no sense.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah. Oh, you start at the beginning of the dungeon again. Isn't this fun? You know, walk all the way back. Yeah. So I don't understand the hype and the legend behind this tomb. This thing. I think it's just hyped up as just being so ridiculously annoying that
Well-
people feel like, oh, well, I can beat it, and it's like, no.
Well, and again, you know, the whole thing is like maybe it really is like the king of AD&D, but the biggest thing is I think that it just doesn't translate well to new age D&D. That's more what it is.
Yeah.
Like maybe old school it really is like the king, but
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna go more into depth with it when I write the video and I go out with it. But this was a fun experiment for me. It's fun watching you guys get sad. Just slowly dying.
Just over time, like the time lapse of us
Oh
just
my God.
getting more and more just exasperated and done.
Yeah. I'll probably talk about it in the video, but this is just for the arcade people who are just watching this VOD. I do not recommend you run this for your players. Don't do it. Just don't. If you want to run something similar to the Tomb of Horrors, that is literally what the entire adventure module of Tomb of Annihilation is Chris Perkins going, here we go. We're going to take Tomb of Horrors, but we're going to make it in a campaign setting. We're going to make it fun. But that's also why that campaign is so centered around like a meat grinder kind of death around every corner kind of aspects of it. And I think there'll be some like hints of that when eventually we play it. But we'll see what happens and we can compare it. It'll be fun to play through that and then look back at this and be like, okay, so here's everything that they did right and they did wrong. So yeah, it's fun. Thanks for watching this awful terribleness. Guys, I will probably do more of these gaming experiments with D&D in the future, and you guys will all be my guinea pigs. And I'm
You couldn't pay me enough to play this again.
you wouldn't do it again.
Never.
This dungeon, no.
The worst part is, it's like you guys are level 20. Like Colton said something earlier. I'm gonna put it in the video where you were like, "It doesn't matter. We could be level 1. It would be the same situation." I'm like, that's the shitty part about this dungeon.
Yeah, it's not a level 20 dungeon. It's not any level dungeon. It's just a fuck you.
We probably would have been a little bit more careful if we were level 1, but I don't think it mattered at all what level we were. Yes, we died to a room.
Yep. Okay. Well, that's the Tomb of Horrors.
it's horrible.
Like that joke.
That's the end of the video.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Get G Fuel.